Welcome everyone to day 3 of the bootcamp. It's the final day of the bootcamp. People will be doing a run today. Just because a lot of people just came in with TGH's raid, I'd like to quickly go over everyone that will be doing a run today. Had one good run, 2 seconds of PB. Other run was not as good. Oh no. Oh no. Well, the one run is great, and hopefully you got some golds, but considering how good your time is, it's probably pretty hard to get some golds. Yeah, so we're currently waiting for 2 more students to go online. 3 people are already ready. Hello Inku, hello Pops. Let me quickly go over who will be doing runs today. We have student Dance Awakening, who has been taught by Nyankato. They practiced a lot of the run, but they haven't done a full run yet. So today will be their first full run. We have Popsicle and Inku. Inku's ran through the game of Popsicle the whole way through. They've practiced a lot of things, but they haven't done. Popsicle also hasn't done a completely full run yet, so they're also going to be doing their first full run today. Then we have Spankif got taught by Myth. Spankif has done a full run and is already at 2 hours and 36 minutes. Yesterday, during practice, they mainly went over RNG manips, both for Dark Hyrule Castle and for Big Octo. Apparently, also after we ended the stream here, they were practicing early Lilypad, and Spankif actually managed to hit early Lilypad a couple of times, so maybe we'll see early Lilypad today. Then Picky and Ginger have already been practicing for a while today. And Ginger did a practice run today. The practice run ended around 2 hours and 58 minutes. So that's Ginger's PB for now. And then we have TGH yesterday taught Ashton. And Ashton has been practicing like the last half hour as well, and is going to be doing her first full run today as well. So those are the 5 people going to be doing a run in a bit. Currently, Ginger should already be practicing. So we're going to go see what he's up to. I'll disappear. Bye-bye. This is the last you'll see of my face today. Oh, okay. Oh, Hi, you're here. Yes. See you in a second, Myth. And Myth will be co-commentating for the run today. Ginger is currently on a starting screen. What's happening over at Spankif's end? Oh, we can watch Spankif for a bit. Spankif is practicing Octo RNG manip. So Spankif is... Can't hear Myth. Oh, is Discord being funky again? Let me fix that real quick. There we go. That should be good now. So Spankif got taught the new Octo RNG manip by Myth, whereas most students got taught the old Octo RNG manip. So that will be actually interesting during the run. That we're gonna see a completely different Octo RNG manip on Spankif's end compared to the other people that have also learned Octo RNG manip. Oh my gosh, Twitch. Stop giving me the subscribe to earn drops notification. I don't want it. Oh. Did Ashton just go live? Ashton just went live, but also unlive. Okay, now she should be live. Well, we'll see in a second. So let me see. Ah, okay. Yeah, so Myth is Myth is gonna tell everyone to start. Okay. Yeah, everyone is hanging out with Myth. I could pop in there just to see what everyone's up to. But I think Myth is gonna organize that. So we'll just have faith in Myth. Can I... What I could do... Oh, something's happening on SpakeIf's POV. Let's see. Do we have audio for it? We do not. We can hear the game. Oh, Dan is also live. That's great. Okay. Let me refresh Ashton's POV because... There we go. Starting soon. We have 3 screens on starting soon. Everyone is getting ready. Isn't this beautiful? Okay, Sunday. This is what you will be seeing today. Currently it says I'm Myth. That will move in a second. That will be different in a second. Once Myth comes back, it should properly say that I am Wes and that Myth is Myth. Okay. So on here, as you can see, we have everyone's PB, Ginger's PB and Spank's PB. They both have a PB. Okay. Myth is attempting to start at 20 past, so that'd be great. So we have like 2 minutes before we start. In that time, if you have any questions, shoot them and I will answer them to the best of my capabilities. Myth lawyer, you're not listening, are you, Drew? I told you. Once Myth joins back, it will say that I'm Wes. But till Myth is back, it will say that I'm Myth. For these 2 minutes, I'm gonna be a god at Minish Cap. After that, I'm just gonna be me again. Host prediction for the best time. I will say now, like, I don't want people to see this as a race because I don't want them to feel the pressure of beating the other students because the students are all starting at different stages, right? Spankif has a lot of experience speedrunning. He has committed a lot more time to speedrunning compared to some of the other people here. So it's unfair to like expect other people to have to get the same time he does.
No one will see my
I think Spankif is going to have the best time for today, but I want to see just I'm hoping to see improvement on everyone's end. Meanwhile, whilst I'm talking about this, I'm slightly adjusting Dan's POV, so excuse me for a second, but I hope you get what I mean. It's like I think Spankif's gonna have the best time, but I don't want the other runners to feel any pressure of having to beat Spankif, if that makes sense. There we go. There we go. There's Dan's POV. It now looks beautiful. Not the fastest runner, no matter what the best time will be. Okay. The best time, I think, if everything works out, if all the RNG manips that Spankif learned he will probably get around a 232 at least. I think maybe I don't know if he immediately will be like skip past 230 today. That's a big jump, but like I'm gonna say Spankiv gets a 232. Ginger was saying earlier today,
like reset. But if you want to see, we'll go for we'll do the.
Here we go. Ginger said earlier today that he expects if the Dark Hero custom nips go correctly, that he'll get a 240 today. So those 2 times, I'm pretty confident those are going to be around those times. I haven't seen Dan practice much, so Dan is going to be a surprise for me. Because Dan has Dan has a different time zone than me, so it's been hard for me to like catch up to his practice. Bob's, I think Bob's will get around a 250, maybe even better. And Ashton mainly has experience with the first half of the game, so I think Ashton is gonna do really well in the first half of the game. And then we'll have to see how the rest of the game goes. Okay. So they've started. I started the timer slightly late, but... or have they started? Because Popsicles hasn't started yet. Okay, Popsicles now also started. Okay. There we go. There we go. So Popsicles slightly delayed, but... everyone else has started. Ginger went into his own room. The others are all in the same room. We are off. Okay, so I don't know if everyone's doing the rupee RNG manipulation. I assume so. Did Pop do a reset? I don't know. They will have their own timers going. If we are very interested in seeing someone's own time, we can switch to one of the practice perspectives. I can speak English, I swear. One of the practice perspectives, and then we can see what their own timer says. This timer that we have is generally a bit of a more broad timer to keep track of how long we've been going for, but most of them have their own timer going as well. Whose audio? We currently have Spankif's audio. I can turn that up a little bit. Oh, I cannot turn up that a little bit. Spankif's audio is at max. Who has... Okay, who has... I think Ginger has pretty loud audio usually, right? So we can... Okay. Oh no, Pops ruined did a roll in the room, so she didn't get the 5 rupees. That's fine. Did everybody else get the 5 rupees? Yeah, so as we're seeing, Spankif's already getting ahead a little bit, just because he's more familiar with tag smashing and so on from different games. Ashton and Ginger are like right on each other's tails, I thought. Yeah. Okay. Fast Nova fast stacks of not the fast text incident, not again. Every time there's someone that forgets to do the fast text. Okay, so missions 25. It'll be great once we get out of the cutscene start, and we have a lot more to talk about. But for now, it's just tag smashing. Hello, welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back. What happened with Pops? What's the...
I didn't see, but I don't know if they got their core reboot off at the right time or not. But
okay.
their text speeders didn't get set to fast, so
okay. Yeah.
They're going to be a bit slower in the intro.
I see. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah. I was just saying, there's not a lot to talk yet whilst we are in the dialogue text, because there's just so much tag smashing going on. There's this... it's mainly a showcase of who can tag smash the fastest, and we... So Spankif is at the king already. Dan's gonna be there in a second as well. No one's soft locked. Glad to see. Exactly. That's the main thing about this part. No one's soft locked.
Excellent. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of 5 different perspectives all at the same time. We're going to have a great job later on. You know, enjoy the calm whilst it lasts.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't look like anyone was going to soft lock. I think everyone specifically avoided it.
I never intentionally avoided it, but it's also never happened yet, so
I think you started the timer quite late.
Yeah, I started like one... I think I started it a couple seconds late because I was confused on the fact that like 3 people were rebooting and the other 2 weren't. So...
Oh, okay. Dan is playing on Switch, so he had to reset at a different time.
I see, okay. Yeah. I see 4 of them got the 5 rupees, so all of them got the RNG manip correctly.
Yeah, Pop has... yeah, they have to get another rupee somewhere else, and also with the slow text speed.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's going to be tough for them early on in the run, but glitchless is a long category. Everything can change. Like, you know, if they spent a long time practicing all of the stuff later on in the run, you know, also 3 of our runners have not finished a run yet. So, you know, if everyone finishes their run, that is just the goal today, is, you know, finish a run, get your name on the board. It doesn't matter what time you get. Every mistake is time save for the next run.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also just showcasing what they've practiced over the weekend. So it's not a big problem if this run doesn't go well. They can do as many runs, of course, as they want in the future. But for now, this is just showcasing what they've learned. So now the big reveal here is going to be, is Spankif going to hit the early lily pad, right? Because he managed to hit it a couple of times yesterday. Now the question is he going to hit it during a run?
I mean, it's certainly worth going for. It's not worth resetting over, especially in a... we're under marathon conditions here. No one's going to be resetting. Everyone's going to do their utmost to finish these runs.
Yeah.
There should be, under no circumstances, any reason why you would reset and not be able to finish the run that you started.
Oh no, Spankif's bigger on accident.
Yeah, that happens. That is the downside to trying to go for this. It's a tight enough input that you have the risk of regrowing.
Yeah. Oh well. Not a massive loss, but it would have been cool to see. One of the funnest parts of speedrunning is in the first 3 runs you do where you see so much improvement. Yeah, it's so nice early on when like you just see the timer go down and down and down. Even now, I like it when the sum of best just goes down. It's good. We could hear Spankiv. Yeah, we have audio from Twitch, so we can if we want to listen to the comment, like what they're saying to themselves, we can or what they're saying to the chats, we can listen in. Yeah, as you can see, Popsicle is already not that far behind because they're like already in Minish Woods getting as slow as well, so that's fine.
Yeah, Pop should be really excited about doing their second run because you know, they'll get massive gold on this split the next run they do if they when they just turn text speed to fast and bam, you're a minute ahead.
Yeah. Spy on,
For
yeah,
future advice, it is worth save and quitting the moment. If you notice your text speed is slow, as soon as you leave Link's house, just save and quit, and then on the file you can change the text speed at any time. You don't. It's not made on file creation. You can just edit it at any time you load the file.
It would be so nice if we could just in Pokemon just set it in a menu, you know?
Yeah.
Can't you do that on the DS, or is DS also... on the DS games you also could change text speed. Can't you do that in a menu, or can you only do that on...
I have no idea. I've not played Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass since around about when they came out, so...
Oh, Spankiv, you told him about the slugs, because he just went counterclockwise because the slug was going on the Switch. Look at those pro strats already.
Yes, yeah. I didn't have to teach them that. They were really familiar with it. I think they saw another run I did where I mentioned it. Oh no, I mentioned it in our demo run, and at least I think I did. I can't remember, but they said that they knew about it already.
We talked about it in our review, that's for sure. Dan had a slug at the top left switch. How do you avoid that one? How did that happen?
Go fast.
Ah, okay. I see.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of things that it's like, oh yeah, this is really hard. You just need to go faster, and it becomes easier.
Yeah.
One of the big ones is Vati too. Yeah, when me and Spanikov were practicing it, just because of how much time I've spent with the game, I'm extremely comfortable with doing boot cancelled arrow shots where I basically have like 3 arrows in the air at a time, all flying and hitting Vati perfectly. And you know, even whilst Vati's moving, so Vati wakes up, moves, and they've already got all of their eyes vulnerable, and I'm charging my clones before he even has a chance to do an attack. And that makes the Manipulus Vati 2 fight more consistent by just being faster. If you take too long, the more attacks it does, the more chances it's just going to hit you.
So, I'm looking at the screens, and we're kind of seeing a train here from top left to. I mean, not actually, just it's.
Yeah.
Spankiv with Ginger, Dan closely behind Ginger, and then Ashton closely behind Dan. So.
Yeah.
If Ginger is predicting a 240 and they keep up this pace, then Dan might be looking at like a 242 or 245 as well. And Ashton.
It's really hard to predict. Times and pace, because even like when I look at the data for split times, like for people's runs throughout the community, you know, people lower down on the leaderboard having lower finish times can have way faster pace than some other people, and you know, they lose 3 minutes in a single split at the end of the run, or in comparison. It's you never know.
Yeah, it's I saw this with it's like with Ginger's run this morning. It was going really well, and then he messed up his RNG minute in Dark Arrow Castle, and it just went like down really fast. Like else he probably would have gotten a 240 or a 250, but like then it suddenly went all the way down to a 257 just because things spiraled out of control so quickly.
Yeah, I think it was brought upon by Def as well in the Triple Dark Knight fight as well. So yeah, having to reset that is it's awful to have a Def that late on into the run.
Yeah.
Yeah, glitchless is a difficult category in terms of just like keeping Link alive and not dying to enemies. It is a challenge, and yeah, you have to, starting out, learn all of the health recovery spots and really go for every single one of them. And as you get more comfortable, you learn which ones you can skip.
Yeah. I was discussing this yesterday with Alex. Are you and TGH at a point yet where you guys are comfortable skipping one of the hard containers, or are you still like, no, we need all the hard containers because it just makes the run more easier?
In glitchless, no. In any percent, yes. We there's one that's built into the route. We skip the Mazao heart container. But that's mostly due to there's a death abuse that's done in the any percent speedrun immediately after, so it wastes too much time to get the heart container and then have to damage down back to critical health to set up the death abuse. So we just damage down in the Mazao fight. We get down to like half a heart and then skip the heart container and then go do the death abuse after.
And in glitches, you still want all of them.
Yeah, TGH skips more heart containers later on in the run, depending on how much health they have after the boss fights. So, like, if they have a pretty perfect Octo fight, and it's less about the Octo fight because it's manipulated, so you're never going to take damage during it. It's more so on like how much damage have you taken before that point. But you look at your health. If you're on full health, it's like I can skip the heart container.
Yeah.
Same thing at the end of Georg. Sometimes you finish Palace and you're on full health because you just had the perfect one, and then you're like, okay, I'm just going to skip the heart container and go straight to DHC.
Yeah, especially because that one's completely on the other side, right? There's the portals on one side and the heart containers on the other side.
Yeah, both of those are the fastest heart containers to skip because of their locations.
So we'll see Spankev go into the boss room in just a second. We'll see if he gets good RNG or bad RNG.
They save roughly 3 seconds. It depends. It's each one saves a different amount of time. I think the slowest, the fastest heart container to collect, the one with the least time save, is actually the Mazao heart container. Like, we do want to get that because you roll through it, you get the text box, but then the roll through it lands you by the staircase anyway. So it's extremely fast to go straight through, whereas you have to go around the heart container. Whereas all other heart containers, you're doing less movement to when you skip them.
Okay.
But yeah, pretty decent first dungeons from everyone. The lily pad basement is just a little bit tricky, but we're not having any deaths. Everyone's on reasonably good health.
Yeah. Why did Spankev go? Oh no, did he do not enough damage? I guess he didn't do enough damage on one of the cycles. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch it, but the health thresholds on this boss is it's 3 cycles. You need to do four hits in the first, 5 hits in the second, and then 4 in the last one to kill it. And there's a variable amount of time that it stays on the ground, vulnerable for you to do damage to it. And we count how long they are based off of how many slashes you can do in that time period. And there's 4 different ones. You can either get 5 slash, 6 slash, 7 slash, or 9 slash. So if you get really lucky in the second cycle, you literally have only enough time to do exactly the right amount of damage to kill it in that cycle. And if you're any slower, you're going to miss the cycle. But each outcome is a 25% chance of happening.
It's cool to see them all four of them in the boss fight at the same time. Ashton's fight is going a lot better than yesterday. I was watching their fight yesterday, and they were fighting like horizontally instead of vertically.
Yeah.
And then also they didn't know about the wobble thing, so that TJH told them all about the boss, and now the boss fight seems to be going a lot faster.
Knowledge is power in this game. A lot of the stuff looks harder than it actually is. Once you understand what's going on, it becomes like really intuitive to understand. It's like, oh, that's why we want to do things like that.
Yesterday Ashton and TGH came out the dungeon, and then they were in the I don't know, what is it called, Southern Iron Fields? I'm not sure, but they were at the section right beneath the town, and they got a wind crest there. Because TJH was like, we need this wind crest.
Yeah.
And I was,
TJH has been grinding any percent real hard recently. So yeah, it's the one major difference between glitchless and any percent in the first half an hour of the run is we skip that wind crest. There's only one we need to collect. Yeah, it's an easy mistake to make. I've definitely gone and got that wind crest on when switching from any percent to glitchless before in runs, and the opposite. I have skipped the wind crest when I've gone back to any percent, and that's even worse.
Yeah, I was yelling on stream. I was like, no, that's the any percent one. That's the any percent one. And I think his roommate was also yelling at him. At them.
Oh, Amber.
Yeah, because there was someone that joined the chat for the first time, and they were like, I'm yelling at them again. Yeah. And I think they were not even the only pair to do that, because I was watching. I don't know. I maybe it was Ginger, but I think one of Ginger or Popsicle at some point also had that wind crest available. So I think there was another coach that accidentally made someone get the wrong wind crest, but I don't know which coach it was. And
I remember I had some old glitchless save states that had the wind crest there.
It's so funny to see differences like that.
Oh, if it's in the okay. If they're in it's in Inku's save states. Right. Oh, I need to upload my save states to speedrun.com. I have a folder with 200 save states for the whole run.
Holy moly, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good material for new runners. Oh.
Yeah,
and for
the only
runners.
downside is I play the game with the sword on the A button. So sorry to anyone who doesn't like that.
Not sword on A, bottle on B. So
with any percent, I was kind to everyone, and I recreated all of the save states with sword on the B button, and there's two options, so you can have sword on A or sword on B save states.
Ginger got the rare beetle drop from the rock. I hate when those beetles show up, they're so mean. Oh, don't get hit often by them, but why did Ashton just now fall behind? A little bit.
They're not that far behind.
I don't know. It looks a lot because all three of them are on Mount Crenel. She isn't, but it's.
Yeah, she's 10 seconds off of entering Mount Crenel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do, Peaky. It's open to any. I think everyone who has a submitted run automatically can upload resources, and moderators can just, remove anything anyway. So they always have edit permissions on anything.
Oh, Spainkiv got rid of all the dust in one gush jar. That looked beautiful.
Yes, yeah, that's yeah. We had a little chat about that, but yeah, it is really lenient. You just need to stand on the right tile, and then you just use the guster on it.
In my head, I was like, one of two things is gonna happen now. Either he's gonna like do a really nice gush jar, or he's gonna press the wrong button and spill his Mountain Dew. Because he was standing perfectly still. I was like, oh no, is this gonna be comedic timing?
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny in practice. Every single time they loaded a save state, it was, pause, swap the items equipped. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell anyone to use sword on A. It's less convenient. It's literally just that that's how I started playing the game, so I never I never learned any other way, and it's too uncomfortable for me to change now. Oh, did Dan just try a rope lift? I hope not. Sometimes it can happen, like you can roll because you're trying to place down the bomb and then pick it up, but we need to let go of our input directions, otherwise we roll. And yeah, if you're too perfect on the timing, you will roll lift. Now it's a banned glitch, but your run's not going to become invalid just by executing it. As long as the bomb doesn't do anything, like if you let the bomb explode without giving you an advantage in the run, it's fine. It's accidental. But if you do it to get us to blow up a wall faster, then that will invalidate your run.
Ginger's low on bombs here because he just accidentally wasted one bomb.
They're going to keep going. They have exactly the right amount of bombs to continue. You can waste one bomb, like it's completely fair to keep going.
Spainkiv did get... This is how you know that Spainkiv got taught by you, because Spainkiv did get a backup bomb, because he's on 7.
Yeah. They did drop... They did... yeah, they did waste one bomb. But they went out of their way to get a refill.
Yeah, and you always yell at me that I need to pick up bombs, and I'm always like, but I'll manage, right? I'll be fine. What are the odds of getting a bomb in? Oh, Dan only has one bomb. Dan does need to get backup bombs. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great cave. Like, it's not too bad. As long as you can enter this cave, you're good. You just slash all the grass, you're gonna get a bomb drop.
He's getting some. That's great. Good. There we go. Yeah. What are the odds of the bushes dropping bombs? It's pretty high,
in
right?
Here, I didn't look it up. I can pull it up. It will just take me a moment. I've got a save state there, and I've got the drop table data.
Dan is also going for the backup HP, which is good. I haven't been able to catch any practice from Dan because Kato and Dan have been streaming quite late, but I'm like severely impressed by how Dan is playing, because a lot of the things that you've said during our review and stuff and during other times, like for example with the backup health, you were like, oh, you should just get the fairy and not the heart piece, and Dan did exactly that. One sword slash to get the fairy, no extra movement, and just out of the cave again.
Yeah, Kato's taught them well. Kato, very knowledgeable about the run. They know all of the good advice to give.
Oh no, not the Tektite. Oh.
Oh, that was yeah. They rolled
no,
up and around the top. Oh, they're gonna. Oh no! I think they were. There might have been like one thing that they could have released and done it, but it was too risky. Yeah, no, that was unfortunate RNG. I mean, the first like the movement they did, they got to the mushroom pole a little bit too slow, so the Tektite had time to jump and hit them. But then the P-hat afterwards, that was just RNG and unlucky.
Oh no, Ashton, no! Ashton, no!
Oh! Yeah.
Oh, Ashton also only has one bomb. Oh no, Ashton. Oh no, Ashton didn't go for any of the backups. And Ashton also forgot the rupees! Ashton is on 0 rupees!
I mean, yeah, no, you're supposed to be on 0 rupees here.
No, you're supposed to have the 20, no? From the red rupee?
No, you,
oh, no, wait, you are.
We haven't got to it yet.
I'm okay, yeah. Okay, the rupees are fine. It's just the heart and the bombs. Okay, it's just the hearts and the bombs. I got scared for a second. Oh, it's just hearts and bombs. Is there any point here where she could get a bomb? Because she just has one too few now, right?
There is, I mean, all you need is one bomb. As long as you have one bomb and you don't miss it when you throw it to hit the switch, you're good, and you can continue to the dungeon on 0 bombs after that point.
Okay.
You don't need bombs in that first room in the dungeon, because there's bomb drops and also the bob-ombs themselves. Like, you have plenty of opportunities to go through. It's But yeah, in that room where you need to throw that one bomb, the pots in that room do have a guaranteed bomb drop. So, you know.
That's good.
They're just a little bit slow to get. Yeah, as Dan's going through the room right now, the top right pot specifically has the bomb drop.
I see. That's good. So, we don't have to be too worried about Ashton then. Apart from health. Health is then the only concern still. Oh.
Yes, it is scary the amount of health they're on right now. It's not going to be easy, but yeah, just play it safe. Honestly, this is completely fair. It's faster to spend a couple extra moments here just killing all of these enemies.
Oh, and she pushed the pot. Yeah. Oh, but...
Nice. Yep.
Yeah.
You want to adjust ever so slightly up so that you grab the mushroom at the same time as you kill that Helmasaur. But that was pretty much the right position. Oh yeah, Ashton's coming over here. They'll be getting that bomb pickup. I think they're hoping for a heart drop. But oh yeah, it's both the left and the right have bomb drops on those pots specifically.
Wait, what? What just? Oh no, Pop's dumped the dew. Oh no.
I thought they're coming here and getting it for the first time. They had a bottle of a fairy bottle, which they dumped.
Oh, okay,
but
good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Ashton's still alive.
Oh my gosh, Ashton! Don't scare us like that,
a quarter
please.
heart? That's exactly the amount of health you need.
Yeah.
No more. No.
It's like it's like one famous Hearthstone player always used to say, like, it doesn't matter that you start with 30 health. The only health that is important is your last 1 health. It's everything before that 1 health is a resource you can use.
Exactly. They are completely correct.
Everybody hold your hats.
Stay in the
this
middle.
Is the last scary room.
Yeah, stay in the middle. Avoid these enemies. Take it slow. Perfect. Yeah, excellent.
Safe.
And they're through.
Safe.
Yeah, there's no more enemies until they get to the dungeon entrance and can get health.
Okay.
Yeah, right. The important thing is that everyone needs to get their the big rupee. Spanik have got it. Ginger's getting it in this roller bike room. That's an important one to get and not skip.
You know what I always liked when I first started out my doing runs, when you're riding that minecart and one of the keys drops a heart. It's like, oh yeah, it's free health.
Nice.
Oh, that's a really good fight by Spinkif.
Yeah. It was almost perfect. They were ever so slightly too late on the spin release, that's right. And then the top guy was only stunned instead of killed.
Yeah.
But honestly, you take that over any other outcome of the fight. It's nice to get it absolutely perfect, but still that way faster than any other like non-setup strat version of that fight.
Picky forgot to teach Ginger gliding. Gotta mention it later. There's so many just like these small things like to optimize movement. These small techniques. It's
all about priorities. If it's going to be worth like taking the time out to learn a strat that's going to save you half a second, or do you just like gloss over it, get to and spend your time practicing the hard part of the game that is going to save you look 10, 15 seconds. Ooh.
Oh, it was almost perfect.
It's not the worst fight. It's still if you're going for this fight and you're not quite getting it, you're mostly gonna kill, stun and kill most of them. And then there's like one that you're gonna have to hit normally. So it's still better than just like doing anything else in the fight.
The first two, like the first spin attack and the second kill were going well, so I was like, oh, this might be perfect, but it's still really good, yeah. It's just such a nice time save early on in the run as well, like learning that fight properly, because like, I remember like, during CD Marathon at the start, people always were like, you have to use bombs, you have to use spin attacks, but like nobody was really sure what to do, and then like once you learn that strategy, you're just like, wow, this fight goes so fast now.
Yeah, back in 2014, people had like different bomb strats or whatever, but then I testing my knowledge here, I think it was Wilzo that came up with that spin strat. I might be wrong. But yeah, it's now like an 11-year-old strat to do that spin attack.
Oh, Spinkif is not going for the lava platform cycle.
They did it on the earlier one.
Oh, I'm just blind. I'm so used to doing it on the last one that like I was like, oh, they didn't do it on the last one, so they didn't do it. Yeah, we mentioned that you have two opportunities to do it. If you get onto the lava platform early and you're feeling confident, just go for it on the first one. If you had to take an extra, if you were getting onto the platform a little bit slow, or you think you're just a little bit behind, then take that moment, do the first couple, the first two normally, and then do the and then do the the double platform strat on the second one. But I always go for it on the first one. It means that if you mess it up, you don't lose as much time because you had to do less cycles of the platform before you have to redo it. I think Ashton also did the flying that you're talking about, so that you're like in the right direction once you enter the tornado. But
yes.
I don't know if I saw it correctly.
Yeah, it's difficult to keep track of everyone's perspectives. Like, I wanted to point out on Spanik, if they did the glide in the top right corner that Ginger's gonna get to next. Like, you do it a special way.
Ashton held the sword the wrong way, and Spinkif just entered the boss fight.
Nice.
You got this, Ashton. Please don't get hit again. Okay. We're safe. Safe. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not too sure what the best strat is if they are just like already spawned and jumping around. I think it's just charge a spin attack, get them to jump at you, and then release a spin when they're jumping at you. I think that is the best. You're not going to be getting all of them all at the same time, but it's still going to be faster.
Yeah. I love that even Pops is pushing the pot off the ledge. Meanwhile, me with like
It's
50
the
rounds
strat.
under my belt, you still need to tell me to push that pot off the ledge.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Pop has the yeah, they're using their last bomb here, but you know that's the last bomb you need to use. So
20 rupees. Yep. I love people grabbing both the pots in that room for the 20 rupee, being like, oh, which one was it again? Because like it's so relatable. At the start of your run, you're just like,
oh,
I know
yeah.
there's 20 rupees here, but which one of the two?
All right, excellent dungeon from Spanikevs. This is a great pace. That you know, sub 40. I think it's roughly like the 40-minute mark that they are at right now because of the timer, but I'm not sure.
Did you so you say Spanikif. Did he say that his name was like that? Because Drew's been saying Spankif, so I took Spankif from Drew, but I can't imagine it.
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Okay. Well, then you go Spanikif and I'll go Spankif, and then at least one of us is saying it correctly.
Yeah. No one told me Spanikov. I just
Drew told me Spankif, and
that's how I read it.
Spanikif sounds also like more. I don't know. Drew could have been wrong because it wouldn't be the first time.
You know, is it aluminum? Is it aluminium? Do you pronounce the I?
I have a women one. Drew is always wrong. Oh, we gotta be nice to Drew. Hey. Both pronounce it different ways. Yeah, exactly. Is it TGH? Is it the G? And what's the one again that like is a meme in his chat? Is it like TG?
It's TGH Senior.
Yeah, that was. I keep thinking it's TGH Sir.
Sir TGH.
Sir TGH. It's quite. They're a knight. TGH song request. Ginger also beat the dungeon now, whilst Dan is going into the boss fight. I almost wanna. I can't grab my own. Can I grab my own splits? Where do I? Oh no, I don't have my full split. Right, okay. Oh wait, you sent me the file of my own splits. I kind of want to look at my own splits and see how they compare to my split. But
oh, Spanikov. Yeah, they are. They got a 4. I'm looking at their splits. They had a 408, and yours was a sorry, a 4008, and you had a 4034. So they are almost 30 seconds ahead of you.
wow.
I did notice this. They like, even with their other runs, they were very close to your pace throughout a lot of the run and lost a lot of time later on.
I'm genuinely not surprised because he does a lot more speedrunning than I do, but it's I still think it's really impressive that like he picked up this game like a week or two ago, and it's going so fast.
It's also just the case that you are more practiced at the later parts of the run. The more experience you have playing the game, early runners, like newer runners, are going to just naturally lose time in those sections where you you just need time in the game and experience to learn all of the the things you can get away with, what's the expected movement on enemies and stuff like that, which becomes quite like there's a lot later on in the run in comparison to earlier on.
Well, Bob's got a blue kinstone.
I mean, it's a chest. Should pick it up.
It's I have that now in what's it called, Cloud Tops, where I'm like, oh, I don't remember which chest is a kinstone and which chest is 50 mysterious shells. I remember like my D-Rust when I came back to running this category, I picked up both mysterious shells chests in Cloud Tops, and I was like, I need to memorize my route again so that I don't get these chests that like are really tempting to open.
Well, luckily it doesn't lose you any time, unlike Popsicle just pick up their shell drop. But like, yeah, if you open a chest with some shells, it sets the flag for having collected shells. So if you see any later on, you can pick them up and you won't get the text box, and it saves time.
It's like the 20 rupee thing where you never get the 20 rupee text because you immediately get a 20 rupee at the start.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And the blue rupee, well, I mean, we pick up a blue rupee immediately, so any blue rupees that you see, you don't need to worry about their text boxes. It's the green rupee we have to pay attention to. But you learn that it's pretty much you're always going to be getting it in the entrance of Cave of Flames. There's that room with some green rupees on the floor. And you're going to get it there. When you enter that room, you just have a glance at your rupee counter, and if the unit digit is not on 0, like you should be on 20 there. If you're on like 21 or more, then you know that you've picked up a green rupee already and you're not going to have a text box. But if it's exactly on 20, you haven't picked up a green rupee yet and you're going to have a text box. So yeah, that's just something you glance at as you're doing the screen transition. I've picked up and developed so many strats that help me not have to memorize anything of how well the run's gone. Because I can't remember what happened 2 hours before in the middle of the run, especially with the number of runs and all of the different categories that I've had to do. So I try and simplify things as much as possible.
That was a mean moblin on a Spankif's tree just a bit ago. It was like, it was not as stuck as it was during my run, but it was like right next to the sign.
Yeah, it's not fun.
What were you about to say?
Very nice. Yeah, the moblins, they're awful. They're such a high damage enemy in relatively to where we are in the game. Their spear does a whole heart of damage, and yeah, it's just so easy for them to go and stand in the way and then just like stab you with a spear. Yeah, optimally, we don't want to be taking damage here, but luckily there are just enough places to get health at throughout a lot of this earlier section of the game. So no one should be really worried about the amount of health that they're on from now until they're in the middle of swamp. The Wind Ruins can be a little bit scary. There's no guaranteed hearts there, but once you get into the next dungeon, then it's not bad.
I almost want someone to lose a little bit of health just so that we can see if we get the Kinstone roulette. Are we getting a fairy, or are we getting the small chance of getting a Kinstone?
Honestly, Spankif might do that just because they did take damage.
Yeah.
And it's just better to be safe.
I noticed that Dan tried the strategy with the moblins where you go up and slash down. So
yeah,
I think Kato might have told him the difficult strategy.
Yeah, there are two different strats, and yeah, you can. The one at the the top is a little bit tighter.
Now the question is, did TGH teach Ashton the hard one or the easy one?
Yeah, I mean, the easy one is really easy because you literally just go stand in a spot and mash sword, and it works every time. So it's always a good one to start out with, and only adopt the other one when you're confident that you're gonna get it perfectly. Because going at the top, it's literally only faster if you do actually get it perfectly. If you miss one of the moblins and they go off into the corner, it's immediately not faster. Yeah, there are lots of trade-off strats when you're getting into the more competitive times on the leaderboard. When you're getting into the low 20 minutes and trying to push down to like get a sub 20, you're starting to have to adopt certain strats that aren't easy, but they just save more time than the easier version of them by like a second or so, but it makes it worth actually going for that instead.
What happened to... I was just looking at audio to see if I could get the game audio louder, but so I didn't see what happened to Ashton. Did you see what happened?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh no. Did she lose a lot of health?
We will see. Was the Moblin fight rough?
Yeah, it's looking like that. Ginger's, by the way, also at 2 hearts. Ginger also lost quite a bit of health.
Yeah, Spankev did lose.
Oh yeah,
more
Ashton
health
is
as
on
well.
half a heart.
Yep.
Oh
well,
no.
That's why you learn the health spots here. Yeah, they showed the bonk strat there. You can bonk against the wall of Hyrule Castle. If you slide past the tree, don't worry, just bonk in the wall, and it will still spawn the fairy. Ashton, they're not going to bonk into that tree for the fairy before coming in here. Yeah, hopefully they don't.
Well, Ashton can't bonk in a tree.
They don't die. There was a tree they went past that has a fairy.
Yeah, but they don't have the
could
boots yet,
bonked.
right? Since they just got.
Sorry.
Oh
Yeah,
no, Ashton!
Oh no, there's the death. Yeah.
Oh, it was bound to happen. Playing on low health for so long.
Yeah.
It's fine. You got this, Ashton.
Yeah,
you got
it's
this.
fine.
You were right
it's
there
not
anyway.
That bad.
Just have to push
It's
the
not
bump
that
again.
bad of a it's not like Mount Crenel. You'd lose like 3 minutes. Wind's Tribe would be pretty awful as well if you die like in the very last bit of that and have to go all the way back to the beginning. There are boulders you can push as like shortcuts, but we wouldn't push them we don't push them in the speedrun, so you'd have to go and activate every single one of the Armos and do exactly the same as normal, with no speed up at all to it. So that's really rough to die there. Dying in Swamp isn't too bad because
it's a pretty small area in a way because there's so much open space. Well, the first part at least.
Yeah, exactly. You're in a locked-in space, and there's like 4 places you need to go to. So it's not like you have to do them all sequentially, like in order. If you die just before the last one, you just respawn and just go immediately there instead of having to go and grab all of the other stuff.
Oh my gosh, the Moblin is trolling Ashton so hard. Oh
yeah.
No, Ashton is back to a quarter of a heart.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not. So that cave they're literally just past there, that is a fairy cave.
Oh yeah.
And they can throw bombs there to blow that up if they wanted to. It's just real slow, and you just want to try and not die in the rest of this section. There's only like a couple of octos that you're gonna have to dodge.
Ginger. Oh, Ginger should have
if you're safe about it.
But Ginger didn't get extra health, and he said a heart now.
Yeah, they didn't go for the fairy.
Wait, he did get the fairy, but it's in the bottle?
Oh, they
apparently
bottled
there's
it?
a fairy in a bottle.
Yeah, you do want to not bottle a fairy here just because we're gonna. This is the most optimal spot for grabbing water.
Well, maybe he'll
now,
lose
that-
it
that-
here.
That is a time save of like. How much is it? It's like.
We have
It's
two
like 8
players on
to
a quarter
10
of a heart.
seconds faster to bottle the water here in Swamp than it is to go out of our way later on. But, like, you know, if you want to avoid dying with a fairy, you know, a death is probably going to cost more than 8 seconds. So it's not the worst thing to go for, like, bottling a fairy for safety.
It almost would have been better. Yeah, he notices now. He's realized now.
Yeah, Ashton's desperate for health. Honestly, not a bad call. Break the pots. They're random drops. The grass as well. They're all random, so you have chance of getting health. Speaking of random drops, let me put the thing in here and find the drop values. So we wanted to know about bombs in the Grip Ring Cave.
Yes.
It's an 18% chance.
But since there's like 9 bushes, it's just you have like, and it's basically a 1 in 5 chance, not exactly, but like since
I think
there's
it's
like
more than 9. I thought
yeah,
it
there's
was
like 9 on the right and like. Well,
I can't
don't know
remember
about the left side of the room.
exactly now, but I thought it was about 15. It was like either 15
Yeah.
or 16.
There's a bunch of bushes in that cave, so it's a really good chance to get some bombs in there.
Yeah, I mean doing that right.
So Pops is now also done with the second dungeon. That's great. Ashton is just winging it on a quarter of a heart. Hopefully she... I mean, there's not really any damage she can take at this part of the game. It's just a question of will she get the fairy from the tree? Does she know about the fairy?
From my calculations, you have a 96% chance of getting at least one bomb drop from that fairy cave, from the Grip Ring Cave. So you know. Okay, yeah, Ashton got the health.
She got the bush from the heart that she... Oh, gosh.
Love to see it.
That is so troll from the game.
Oh, Dan taking a death. Well, were they? They're just here and... Did they die in... Oh, it was in the Dark Nut. Okay, it was the Dark Nut fight.
No.
Wait, was it?
No.
Oh, did they die in the Moldoza room?
I hope not.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Oh, that's rough. That's what happens if you touch the control stick, right? If you're on the bridge. Alright.
Oh yeah, the dashing that they were doing. Yeah, when you're dashing and sliding, those bridges are perfectly like straight diagonal walls, and yeah, if you dash into them, you want to release all of your button inputs and just let the boots do its natural sliding. If you try and hold diagonal, you get like this jittering motion. It's to do with the specific subpixel values that you have. The game's very finicky about having certain subpixel values in order to slide against objects. And yeah, when you're holding diagonal, it forces that to happen. And the jittering motion is caused by you stopping in place as it's adjusting your subpixel values until it's a good enough value to let you move forwards. So that it causes that jittering. Whereas not doing a diagonal movement lets
there goes Ashton.
Yeah. Oof. boot dashing in a straight line without drifting moves you at exactly 3 pixels per frame, and it doesn't change your subpixel value at all. That's why you get that perfect slide through.
So in context for the CD marathon, the fastest time a bow was obtained at the CD marathon was 58:35, I think. Yes, 58:35. But most bows were obtained around an hour to an hour and 4 minutes. So once Ashton gets the bow, we want to see what time we're kind of at, to see if if Ashton will make it this far into the run this summer. Hi, Kato.
Welcome in.
Dan went for the backup heart piece. That's good.
Okay, so you know how when you're on low health, it changes the drop table to increase the chance of heart drops.
Oh, does it? I didn't realize it did that in this game.
Yeah, when you're doing RNG manipulations, you need to be aware that if your health is at a different value and certain other values you have, it switches what damage, what drop table it's looking at, because different drop tables have different rates. So you might have exactly the same RNG value every time you do the manipulation, but the random drop from an object might be different because it's looking at a different entry in a different drop table. It's looking at the same entry, like that's located, indexed in those drop tables, but they're going to be different items because they're different drop tables.
Because I know that I knew that was the case in other set games, because like I know the example that I always know of that I'm most familiar with is in Wind Waker doing Puppet Cannon, where it's like if you're low on magic, it will drop magic. If you're low on health, it will prioritize dropping health and so on. But I didn't know it was also a thing in this game. That's neat.
Well, I say that, so where Ashton was when they got the heart drop, with like the bushes in Minish Woods.
Yeah.
If you're not on critical health, the chance of picking up or getting a heart drop is 8.3%. If you're on low health, it is 8.8%.
Oh wow!
Yeah, 0.5% better. Yeah. Thanks, game. Really
Thanks,
appreciate
game.
that.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay, Ashton got some water. Yeah. Oh, Spankiv. Oh, Spankiv. Okay, we're fine, no problem.
A bit scary, but, like, yeah, they got it. Yeah, that bow strat, if you, fire the arrow shots vertically, and you can be very confident that you're going to be hitting them. You can just go for quick hits with doing the bootcamp tool. Firing arrows horizontally, you have to be super careful. You're likely going to miss, even if it looks like you're aimed right at them. They can dodge it at the very last second because of how narrow their hitboxes are. I mean, decent cycle through that room for Spank if you can pay attention to the rolling thing. So you know how quickly you've gone through the room by the position of the rolling bar.
Yeah, roly poly.
All right, and that's we got 3 runners into Fortress. Just over an hour in.
That's really neat, because like Fortress at 1 hour is one of those marks for me that I was like, I want to beat that. Like when I was first getting into it, because it's like it's one of those time cutoffs that's like fits exactly almost like Fortress 1 hour. It's the same at the start as Cloud Tops at 2 hours was also one I was always looking at. For you, it's Wind Temple, Blue Portal, 2 hours. But yeah, if you're starting off, it's.
Oh, it's Enter Dark Harrow Castle.
Oh,
Is
yeah. I'm at.
Hopefully they were nice.
I will reset runs that are not gonna hit 2 hours. Like if I'm gonna hit 2 hours before I've entered DHC. But that's if you're going for sub 2 hour 20 runs, you have to.
The famed 30 minutes early water bottle. Yeah. And what was I? Oh yeah, I was talking with Palomar about the run because he was also he was practicing just for the Zelda Dungeon Marathon, and he was asking me some stuff, and I was like, he was for the first time he was learning how to do the book quest, and I was like, when he was going into this one, I was like, oh, you should get water in here, and he's like, why am I getting water? I'm like, for the book quest. He was like, what? What do you mean? Yeah. That's an entire dungeon away. What are you talking about?
Because you do not have a better place to get water. Yeah. You have to go out of your way to find another patch of water.
Oh, Ashton got another lucky heart. It's just about how to come now. She's low on health, and suddenly she gets a lucky heart again.
Yeah, I mean, glitches. It's very it's not like crazy RNG heavy, but like the RNG is quite strong, and it goes in both directions. It can help you out, and it can punish you.
Yeah. It also like show how important safety is, because Ashton was like not that far behind the rest, and now Spankev's about to beat the dungeon while Ashton's like about to enter the dungeon. And Spankev's just been playing it safe constantly, getting extra heart pieces, getting extra fairies. It's like
yeah. Ashton and Dan have both had a death, and so they're just about to enter the dungeon and are at the beginning of like the dungeon, whereas Ginger's in the back section. They in a couple minutes they will be getting to the boss fight.
Another heart. Goodness, Ashton is making me nervous. Well, Ginger got the nice key strat without losing clones. That room with
there's a lot of like timing, we were talking about like getting certain things at certain times. Like early on, one of the big goals to get is a sub 18-minute Earth element. If you can get the first dungeon done in under 18 minutes, that's a really good benchmark of you're solid at all of the general movement in the game.
It doesn't have my section times on it, does it? I was wondering where I was at, but I don't have my splits open.
Can't believe we did that. That's funny.
Wait, are my splits on speedrun.com? Oh yeah, no, my PB is has Earth element at 1828. Oh no. Ginger got grabbed. Ginger got grabbed.
Oh yeah. Well, they've already got the key, so yeah, you have to just run back through here.
Yeah.
Ashton's having to head back through here. They fell down.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, time save for next run, Ginger. You got this.
Yeah, glitchless.
Dan, no, Dan also got
Oh
grabbed.
no, yeah.
Oh no, it's Grab City.
Yeah, that is a really rough room. It's so easy to lose a massive amount of time for like a seemingly tiny mistake. But yeah, that's why you just have to play it extra safe. It's too dangerous. You want to, yeah. The bow,
Yes.
you're left too vulnerable if you're just going to use the bow on its own. You have to do boot cancel. So, you with the boots, you can cancel your bow at any point in the animation. If you're going to fire an arrow, but there's a guy starting flying towards you, you just cancel it immediately and don't even bother firing the arrow to move out of the way. It's best to do that. But also, when you fire an arrow, you can immediately use the boots after the arrow has been fired, and then you cancel that slow putting away the bow animation afterwards, and you're not as vulnerable to being grabbed after the arrow's in the air.
And I realized I forgot to...
It's super important to be well practiced with those strats before trying to do the bow fight against the floor masters. The safe strat is use the sword. Just sword mash. If they're all clumped up together or whatever, you'll constantly be doing a little bit of like stun lock and knockback to them, so they won't be able to just rush you down and kill you, and you can just kill them.
Dan lost his clones when trying to pick up the key, and then he made new clones, and he made the wrong clones.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, this
and entering the fight.
Your time in this category is going to be much more determined by avoiding the big time losses from like small simple mistakes, things like getting grabbed or like taking a death. Trying to mitigate those as much as possible is going to save way more time than learning like really fancy strats that are going to that are hard to execute or whatever. This is not a speed run where the margins are determined by going for the riskier strats, only at a very, very high level, but still, like, even for me and everyone else who is just below the 220 to be able to get into the mid two teens, it's much more of a case of like mitigating the time losses from mistakes more so than adopting harder strats.
Dan apparently also plays with joystick just like me, so that explains why he was having trouble with his clones. Kato just pointed out. Ginger's also done with Fortress of Winds. Oh, Dan, you should have gotten more health.
They'll be fine. They're gonna grab health before the boss fight. Well, yeah, there's 3 skulls here with health.
I mean, fair.
It's better to grab the health here. It's just faster.
I just always forget. Oh,
yeah, those.
Yeah. Oh wait, they're literally just right next to each other. I always I used to grab health here, but I always forgot where they were. So I just at some point just only grabbed there. I mean, nowadays I barely ever need extra health in that fight, but like. I preferred grabbing the health where I knew it was.
It's faster to get those than the other skulls because those other skulls are on the edge of the room, whereas this you almost go right next to them.
Ashton did a double loop around the room just to not lose any more health than they've already lost.
Yeah. Yeah. The next section is tricky because of there's almost no health available, so being a little bit safer. I think it might be a little bit better to just take the damage, but then like reload the room twice for the skull with the heart. It might be a little bit slower, but you can still heal off of that. Ooh, it's so scary watching people do this room.
Oh wait, they respawn one by one if they. I thought like if when she came back it would only be 2 of them, but one of them respawned.
Yeah, they're not individual enemies. They are controlled by a fight manager. So they're all spawned as a group, and the flag for them not spawning is when all of them have been killed. Some enemies are treated like that, as like a group instead of as an individual.
God, I was getting nervous for Dan being on low health, and I'm here nervous I'm getting nervous here for Ashton being on low health. Ashton also doing a really interesting solution to this puzzle. Oh, we got there in the end. Gosh,
yeah, it's quite interesting looking at the enemy healths and seeing they have a health table which tells them like how much damage they take from certain sources, and some enemies take much more damage from the bow than they would like sword, and for other enemies it's vice versa. It's cool looking that up, and also the version differences between the game versions. Like on the European version, the floor masters don't die in one arrow shot. So, yeah, if you're playing the European version, I would just suggest using sword only, because the bow is only faster since we can just single arrow fire and kill all of them. But they take the same amount of damage with the sword, so you still kill them at exactly the same as if you were playing on Japanese or on US.
Wait, hold up. Dan doesn't have the downwind crest. No! Yeah. Well, that's one of those things. One of those mistakes you'll make once and never again. Dan's never gonna make that mistake again now.
You have lots of opportunities to go and get that wind crest, but normally, you should always get it immediately after you leave Cave of Flames. Like the first trip to town here, you come and activate this wind crest. But yeah.
Are there in terms of health, are there any weird things like in Wind Waker? Because of Wind Waker Randomizer, they kind of figured out that like if you shoot Gomar, that with the light arrows that you heal him instead of doing damage to him. Like, is there any weird stuff like that in Minish Cap, or is Minish Cap pretty bad, like technically stable in terms of damage sources?
I guess the only one that comes to mind is Vati 2 with the clone's spin attack. That it doesn't. That's a little bit different. It's not like there's a damage. There's just an anomalous value in the damage table for Vati 2. For Vati 2, literally, there's an additional line in the code that checks if the damage source is from a clone, and then it just sets the health value to a fixed value. It's a very bizarre line in the code. I don't know why that's there. I think they misplaced... Yeah, it's hard to discern the intent behind what they were trying to do there.
Ginger and Spankiv got the flippers and the bracelets at the same time. That was pretty funny. They both had held the item up, but it was the respective other item in the book quest.
They're pretty much just over 5 minutes apart between the power bracelets and the flippers. But yeah, that's a pretty decent enter Templar droplets time for Spankev. They what time is it? Let's just have a look. It was a 17 flat, a 1 hour 17 flat flippers time, which is
Hi Kevin, by the way. I forgot to say hi.
mean, it's very good. They are hovering just about a minute ahead of their current PP.
Oh, that's really good. And you guys did a lot of practice for Dark Arrow Castle, right? So they should make up if things go to plan, they should make up a lot of time in Dark Arrow Castle as well.
Yeah, they got lucky in their PB and they got 0 ink, but also we were practicing the Octo Minutes, so they shouldn't have to rely on luck to not lose time in Temple of Droplets. But also, we did some practice of Temple of Droplets, so there's always, for every single person running this game, there's always time save in Temple of Droplets available, but also there's also massive time loss possibility. Like, a run is really hard to say if it's good or bad until well after the dark maze.
Yeah.
Your enter octo time, is a good metric for how the run is going.
I still love that username so much. The press for our event. It's such a good username. Okay, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, it was definitely they were aware that with the Din's charm you get you get a damage multiplier. So it was a possibility that you could skip the boss with a very precise, like you have to damage down to a very specific amount of health and then do like a spin attack with the Din's charm, and it would bypass one of the thresholds and hit the even lower threshold for like ending the fight entirely and just end the fight in the middle of the second cycle.
I feel like whoa, well, that was an unlucky Kingstone for Pops. But I feel like they should have just allowed for that. If you prep so hard for the final boss, they should just allow you to end it in 2 cycles.
Yeah, I mean, if you have great spin, it's gonna make it kind of easier to do that. I think it just happens to match up perfectly from like the starting health as well. Like if you don't do any damage to it, but then you great spend through it, then you get that thing happen. And they were like, they found that in playtesting and decided to fix it. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, yeah, we can just remove it. I don't know if we tested that. Don't know why we haven't. Have we? Did we not test it? I don't think we did test it. I was unsure.
I'm going to assume all the pairs learn about the lily pad skip, or at least
hopefully that puzzle is not fun. Is respawning a lily pad to its intended spawn point a glitch?
I was Alex yesterday if there were many locations in the run where you could soft lock, and I was like, I don't think there's that many. And then I remembered that one run that I did where I forgot to press that switch and I teleported the lily pad, and I'm like, how am I gonna continue now?
Oh, well, you just return to the previous room. You can always swim back through even if you didn't hit the switches. There's always a path back.
Yeah, but you need to respawn the lily pad now, right? Because it's on the wrong side then. Or
if you go to the back up the waterfall on a different floor, it's there, and you can go and ride it back down the waterfall. But so if you're riding the lily pad when you drop down the waterfall, it spawns it to the player.
You would have to save and quit then, no? Or that probably
no, you can just swim back and then climb up the wall. I think so, because it's a little bit far away from the dungeon entrance. It's roughly about the same. There wouldn't be a crazy difference between them. Climbing the wall is pretty slow. It would probably be faster to save and quit, but you're not soft locked, and you're not required to do a save and quit to escape.
Not exactly soft lock, but I was like that is one way that you can like
That's annoying.
lock yourself in a room.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a case where like respawning the lily pad is it's not a glitch, but it looks like one to the uneducated eye, so it's kind of similar to the mushroom on Mount Cronal, which we didn't mention. But yeah, it's you think, oh, how are you just like interacting with this thing on a different layer to you, and then getting getting pulled up a cliff and going onto a different layer. And literally the reason is you're not updating your layer at all. You're on exactly the same layer. The entirety of the overworld, almost everywhere, is all on layer 1. There's no above and below. Everything is flat, and there's just solid walls blocking things and pretending to be ledges. But yeah, no, the game absolutely intends for you to grab a gust jar, grab a mushroom using the gust jar long distance through some impassable terrain, like with water. Sure, it's not like solid like collision, but yeah. Once you understand how it works, everyone kind of came to the unanimous decision that okay, that's clearly what the developer was trying to do, so it shouldn't be banned. So it's always difficult to understand developer intent, and there's always going to be ambiguity. Glitchless is always a ambiguous category with interpretation as to what the rules should be, and it's just about coming to an agreement and a compromise.
Looking at you, Wind Waker. What do we have?
The only unambiguous category is any %. Everything else is ambiguous. Oh, not sorry, I'm using the wrong term. Not ambiguous. Ambiguous means that there isn't a set defined rules. They are defined. They're not ambiguous. They're arbitrary. It doesn't matter exactly why the rule is one way versus the other. You can choose to have them, and you can choose to have a rule or not. It's just opinion that is determining whether or not something's a rule or not.
For once, Ashton has a fairy. For once, I don't need to be nervous about Ashton. Ashton has a fairy. We're safe.
I think Ginger failed to pick up a fairy when they were at the spot Ashton was, but I don't know if they picked up a fairy before the fight for the flippers. So they might have a fairy, they might not.
Is Dan going for the extra health? No, okay.
Yeah, I would always get to the heart piece going
so
into.
Fast.
Yeah, it's fast, and having that having full health going into Temple of Droplets, it saves so much time. You can just be a little bit more aggressive through the dark maze, which can save like 10, 15 seconds or whatever, and the or you just get to skip going after certain heart drops in the middle of the dungeon.
Oh, wrong path. Ends up going to the fight anyway because he took the wrong path. So the 3 people in Temple of Droplets now.
Yeah, I mean, this is the longest dungeon in the run. It is longer than Dark Horror Castle. So, yeah. we should see. I'm not sure if we are going to see 4 people in this dungeon.
Yeah, Spankiv is really building up a lead, so it might be hard.
Yeah.
But...
if they're well practiced at the Octave Minip, which they did a lot of practice yesterday, and they were getting it pretty much every time, then yeah, they should get 0 ink.
No, I did put that over my lantern, but
A decent scissor beetle fight from Ginger.
And Popsicle
The scissor
did not get
beetles.
grabbed. Saving quits is a glitch. No.
Oh yeah, saving quits. I mean, yeah, it's a choice. You can decide to, ban saving quits if you value the backtracking movement and.
We have a category for that. We have a no save a quit category for glitchless in the DMC category extensions. Let's do that for our next tournament, Viv. We can do a tournament with glitchless no save and quit.
I don't want to introduce more luck to the run. Yes, you can decide to introduce no save and quit as a rule to enforce additional randomness to your run if you choose to do so. However, some people do not find enjoyment out of the speed run being more random.
Spankiv failed the ice. He lost his glance in the ice block push room, but it's not a massive time lost.
Yeah, it's a tight cycle to hit, and it is one that you just have to practice the ice movement for. Oh yeah, we also had a whole discussion on like, okay, if saving quitting is banned because that doesn't, the saving quitting is what allows the RNG manipulation to make things more consistent. If that's what you want to remove, fine. Now you get death warps because it's faster to die and respawn at your last entrance point to cut down movement. The problem with that is it introduces some really awful strats that you have to do, and the route is just generally worse for it. So you have to take into account the outcomes of what decisions you make. Regardless of what you're intending, you have to look at it objectively. Oh, Swankev's had the perfect Madapilla lineup to get to the one cycle spin strat. It's a lot of practice to be able to get used to recognizing the positions and then being able to execute on it as well.
Dan made the early runner mistake where you get to this lily pad and you're trying to suck it closer to you from the side because you're that's what you do in Temple of Droplets, and then you remember you have flippers and you can just swim to the lily pad.
Yeah.
It's so familiar. I relate to it so badly. Is it me, or did Ginger actually make up a little bit of time in this dungeon? Because he seems closer now than he did at the start of the dungeon compared to Spankiv. But maybe that's just it just looks like that because the second half of Temple of Droplets is also quite long. But
yeah, I don't think Spankiv had the best second half, but also the second half is just long and slow.
Oh, did you not get the mids pops? Oh, Pops forgot.
Yeah,
Pops, you went.
They need to go to the back to the entrance room, and on the left hand side there's you go fight the Dark Nut, and you follow that round, and there's a bomb cave with your mitts.
Yeah. And in the big room where you have the 2 key doors, you need to do the key door on the left first, and you probably did the key door on the right first.
Yeah, it's fine if you activate the key door on the right, because you just you as long as you go and get the small key from doing the puzzle with the statues, then you can
Looks like we're going in random.
then you go get your small key and go and get the myths.
Oh, Spankov just said that he messed up the RNG minute?
Because
he said he's going in random.
Oh, is it random? Oh no, it's definitely faster to reset.
Oh, but he's still doing the setup. Huh?
As long as they did a roughly similar amount, you should be able to adjust. Okay, that's on the A button. They didn't get hit, so this is 8 rolls. They're just doing 3 and then hoping. Okay, it depends on if they overdid the RNG adjustments or underdid it. Okay, they got grabbed.
What am I doing, bro?
Oh, Spankov, no!
Yeah. RNG boss is random. Oh, and they didn't get the knockback.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. Unless they get lucky and get a 0 ink right now, yeah, they're going to fall back behind their PB. Actually, sorry, I say that. They are 2.5 minutes ahead of their PB at Enter Octo because they had a very good Octo fight. Sorry, a very good Templar droplets in general. But that is that is 0 ink. That is
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. That's still pretty fine. Not too big.
That was a pretty lucky recovery for them. They ended up losing like 20 seconds because of that.
No. Oh no, Pops.
So Pop can go get their...
No, I think Pop's meant to save and quit, but they didn't save.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, you just have to replay from this point. Yeah, you have to be super careful about resetting. It's after the bow, so it's just replay that little bit of swamp and the wind ruins, and then heading through to the dungeon.
Is Ginger gonna get... Nope, Ginger lost his clones as well. That's unfortunate. Okay. The blue choo-choo is wiggling. That was very close. Dan was very close to getting hit, but he still got the blue choo-choo down. That's good. Okay. No.
Alright, we got 3 people going through the Dark Maze. In Temple of Droplets. Ginger is at towards the end of the Dark Maze. I call the Dark Maze like the whole of the second half of it, like everything through to finishing the Madapillar fight. But like, there's one room that is the Dark Maze.
It's
just all of this part is pretty similar. Yeah. Dan has collected their lantern and can go start their Dark Maze. Ashton is at the beginning of the dungeon going to pick up their lily pad and start doing the lily pad swimming section.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Pops is a bit disoriented on where they are now in the game.
All three people who've done the blue chew fight got one jump in the final cycle. That's actually crazy.
Because you said you'd prefer if the guy jumps in the last fight, right? Because of the electricity.
It can either do 1 jump or 5 jumps, and if it does 5 jumps, it takes the exact same time of its electricity. So when it lands, it's then vulnerable, and it's going to run and chase after you, and you have time to, make it wobble. But if it does 1 jump, it then starts chasing after you whilst it's electrified, and then when the electricity ends, it can then start jumping. And yeah, it makes it difficult to finish the fight. It's you don't want to get 1 jump.
If you can hear us, this is right after you get the bow. So normally you have 1 kinstone now you got the bow, and now you need to go get the other 2 gold kinstones again. So you want to go back to the left and want to go north to get that 2nd golden kinstone, and then you want to go through Cast the Wilds again to get all 3 golden kinstones.
Let me just grab the part of the guide.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Okay, Ginger's at Big Octo. Let's see if Ginger... 1, 2... Okay. Tail's lit. Yes. Big Octo's in the right position. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Lit the tail. Okay, Ginger did, I think, everything correctly up until this point. Oh, is that 3 rolls?
All right, Pops found their position and they're continuing the run now.
Great. That's really good. Oh,
I didn't see them go get the Kenstone, but I think they did.
I think Ginger misread the pattern, the rock pattern. I'm not sure what rock pattern that was either.
I didn't get to see Ginger's beat on that. Oh no! Oh Ginger, no!
No, Ginger. Oh, he had a fairy.
They have a fairy. That's fine.
Oh goodness!
Okay. But that's a 2 ink. Yeah, this is the problem with the old manip. It is it's so volatile. You can just get a pattern that is just like, don't know.
RNG manipulations. No.
I would have gone for 3 roll after Octo moves. It looked like one rock on the right was missing.
Yeah. So you would have gone for 1
roll.
Oh no,
they did do. Sorry, that's exactly what they tried, and it didn't work. So yeah, that's the problem with the first with the old manip. you're doing the entire fight and then just hoping it works out at the end. The newer manip we have, you're continuously like checking it at various points through, so you can you keep it narrow instead of having a completely random end.
Yeah. I love how like all of the runners have learned a different way to do this torch light up room. Like, you have the people that do the horizontal lines. Dan here did vertical lines. I just do the circle.
Yeah, I timed it. The one that's shown in the world record with doing the horizontal lines, it's half a second faster than doing the spiral circle. And I found it easier as well.
Oh, maybe I have to start doing it then as well. Dan did not get the 2 hearts in that room. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, Pops in Wind Ruins, they've managed to get past the swamp, collected all of their kinstones. They'll get back to the dungeon they were just in. For the new manip, it's 2 dust and 2 full boot dashes into the octo fight. Yeah, Ashton got luckier than everyone else in the Blue Chew fight.
It's actually instead like a.
I thought it was 32 RNG calls. Is it up? Oh, it's 20. Sorry, yeah, it's 20 more than what we would normally do. But it's 32 adjustments in total. Yeah, a boot dash is 12 RNG adjustments.
So Dan is about to go into the boss fight as well. Spanker's already well into his way into Cloud Tops. Ginger is about to go to the graveyard.
Yeah, it's exactly the same minute as any percent once you've done that adjustment. It's the same as if you entered first try. Well, not first try. You basically don't do any adjustments in the first cycle where you've knocked the 3 rocks back. You do the 2 rolls left and before doing the boot dash, and from that point on, it's exactly the same as the any percent minute.
Oh, Ashton. Your health, Ashton. Okay, she still has the fairy.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine.
It's a bit spoopy, but yeah. I'm real on as an advocate now for placing the bomb down and going and lighting the other torch.
Yeah.
Whilst it explodes.
That's also good when people remembering their Royal Valley routes. Ginger just remembered it and did it once, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone today accidentally forgot the path in Royal Valley.
If you find it difficult to remember, you can always do left, up.
The one with the secret chest. It's just one. It's one screen transition slower, right, or something.
It's an extra screen. It's one extra screen transition. Which makes it a little bit slower. You get to use boots both times, but I timed it, and yeah, it turns out to be like a second slower. So it's not worth going for. But it's easy to remember, and if you play the randomizer, then you probably just like do both. So you just do that in every time, because in the randomizer we want to go and get the chest there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Ashton took their fairy death in the dark maze, which is pretty expected. You'd normally expect to
Then
use
got
your
fairies.
fairies. Nice. Was that manipulated or? I didn't see if they were going
To
for
be
the
honest,
minute during that fight. No.
I
Fantastic. I mean, just goes to show. Yeah.
just got lucky, I guess.
Octo is vindictive. It will not give you 0 ink if you ever try and do the manip.
This gosh darn Octo. Oh, it's Ashton. Ashton, you got this?
Ooh.
No,
Oh,
right at the end, she loses the
yeah.
clones.
Yeah. When you push that last block to the side, if you head up, it makes that movement much easier. You only have to go around one corner. Yeah, the ice physics is just tricky, and
Yeah.
it's just practice. It's just a lot of practice in that room.
Oh, she got lucky with the fire. Oh, but... Oy. Spank entering Palace of Winds.
Yeah, they lost some time in Cloud Tops. It's a little bit slow for them. But they're still 2 minutes ahead of their current PB.
Oh.
Great P-hat RNG going on for them.
Oh, but they didn't... Oh no, they missed the P-hat. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. The P-hat is gone. Ashton doing vertical lines, or... Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, just missed out on it.
yeah.
Do you want to run back to the beginning and do the same strat again?
Yeah, ice physics are just rough. The thing I hate the worst about the ice physics in this game is like when you get stuck on a corner, you just get completely stuck on a corner.
Yeah, you have to let go of all of your inputs and then you actually, escape the corner and slide around it.
Yeah.
Pops back where they were, they need to make sure to go to the left-hand side. Yeah, they do that this time. And they can...
That's great.
Oh,
Let's
go.
go.
just
go get their mole mitts before heading over to the right-hand
I'm
side.
very interested if Spank is gonna manage to... Yeah?
Yeah, they're being
so you
safer
thought,
with the bombs and just taking an extra cycle in the final cycle.
That's still probably like at least like still like 5 or 10 seconds faster than just doing it all with Lantern, or...
You only want to use the lantern. If it's not worth swapping from one to the other. Yeah, you can use sword strat.
I mean if like it's still 5 minutes faster to like do the first 5 seconds faster to do the first 2 cycles of that fight with bombs, and then not do the first cycle.
Absolutely.
When it's when you do bombs for all cycles, it's like it gets you like a 14 seconds advantage compared to if you use the lantern. So
Yeah, it's about 5 seconds per cycle.
Yeah.
So you'd be saving like 10 seconds. Well, it depends. If you don't,
come on. Are you kidding?
if you don't, the first phase takes 1 cycle. The second phase would take 2 cycles, and the third phase would take 2 cycles. It would be like 5 cycles total instead of 3, so you're 2 extra. So it should be 10 seconds. But that third phase, you might get 3 cycles.
Depending on where they spawn.
Depending on where they spawn, exactly. So that it can be up to 50, it can be 10, or it can be 15 seconds lost there. So yeah, all of that can be mitigated by using the bomb strat.
And he did the dream jump also. Pops has the mids now, and we're underway. Ashton is about to enter the boss fight. I don't know if Ashton learned the manip. I know they were looking at it. I don't know if she actually learned it, though. Oh, there is a reset going on, and the boots are happening. Is Ashton gonna manip the big octo?
This looks like it's set up for the Octominute.
Oh my god.
It does look like that, doesn't it?
What did I
Yeah,
just
they.
do?
I specifically remember them learning from Toad's original manipulation guide.
Yeah. Oh. That's 2 rolls. Oh, she equipped Lantern over Shield already.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't fail the manip. It's just a you have to do a menu and equip the shield over the boots. You just need to get rid of the boots at this point.
Yeah, just Ashton, please get rid of the boots. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is she equipping over the shield again? Ashton! You don't need the boots!
Oh, Ginger nearly got the quick kill on the cloud sharks. They just needed to dig the spot above them. But they jumped down at the right spot for that strat.
Okay, it's Ashton got the do nothing pattern.
Yep.
They just do a
Looks like it.
No,
It looks. Yep, that's the
that's
do
good.
nothing.
Good job, Ashton.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
nice. And just like walk with Octo, get a little bit closer. You don't get the full time save from like doing the whole strat to end right by, but you save a couple seconds. So there's about 2.5, 3 seconds of walking here.
That's great.
But yeah, 0 ink, massive time save over getting inks.
What am I doing?
Ginger is done with Cloudtops as well. Dan is about to reach Cloudtops. We have, like, it's funny that we just have the 4 sections of the game now. We have someone in Palace of Winds, we have someone in Cloudtops, we have some, like, that's about to enter Palace of Winds, we have someone about to enter Cloudtops, and we have someone about to enter Graveyard. It's like the 4 sections of this speedrun, just, we can view all of them at once. It's great. Yeah, this... Oh no, Spank
Oh,
Fairy.
yeah,
Okay, that's
Smack
fine.
is taking their fairy death there. Yeah, Chain Soldiers, real brutal. They were just missing. They were trying to do slash stab, and yeah, they put away the sword just before the stab was getting off each time they went for it. Yeah, it just delayed the fight just long enough so that the the Chain Soldiers spun and hit them. Yeah. It can be worth it just going a little bit slower in the Chain Soldier fight when you know that, like, if something goes wrong, you just back away, let them start spinning, then jump over the top of them, and then they'll just fire the thing, and then you can kill them quickly. Yeah, hopefully this fight goes well for them. Yeah, the Moblins just ignored them, so they'll just have to kill the Moblins. Wait, why did the top one not die?
The top one bomb was slightly too far to the left.
It was? Oh, okay. Yeah. It looked good to me.
Yeah, I was surprised. I guess it just must have been like...
It's literally a pixel off, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, damn shark. Just about didn't jump off the edge. And there it goes.
Yeah.
Spankov got the annoying skeleton jump over the wall.
Disaster.
Yeah. Yeah, the enemies have not been kind in this section.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. With the cloud sharks, it's definitely faster to equip the sword and then do a quick like double smash whilst they're in the air over the top of you instead of hugging the wall and hoping for them to jump off the edge.
I thought for a second Spanker was about to roll in the Esther trigger, but what you were telling me about being able to do one roll was ended up happening.
Yes, yeah.
It's,
Yeah, it's a smaller trigger than you think.
It's spooky. Well. Okay, Ginger, how is your Wizrobe fight gonna go?
I think they're...
Oh.
Oh, no, they did place the bombs at the right spot. Okay.
Oh, the
Oh,
ball
it
on the
didn't
left
explode
missed.
on the left.
Oh, that was
I think
really close,
They were
though.
set too far to the left. Yeah, I thought they threw it too far to the left. When you're throwing to the right hand side, you need to be on the left half of the arena, and if you're throwing it to the left, you need to be on the right half of the arena. They were just to the left of like the midline of the arena, so that's why it missed.
Now the jump. Oh, look at that! I can't. Oh, what? They're all just doing it. They're all just doing it. I struggled so much with that jump early on.
You rush it.
Yeah.
If you slow it down, you'll get it every time. It's easier than it's made out to be. It's exactly the same as the portal item strat in any percent. People try and rush that input wise, and literally the slower you do it, the more consistent it is. And it's not. You're on a fixed timer anyway, so you doing the input slower doesn't lose you time. So conversely, you know, if you're trying to do the inputs faster, you're not saving any time. So don't try and go faster.
Is Ginger playing on D-pad or control stick? Do we know?
Yeah. Ginger, I'm not sure. I mean, with portal items, I'm talking. Oh no! Oh, that's real brutal for Ginger. Yeah, you do not want. Yeah, if you ever void out, you want to leave and re-enter the room, and it will respawn the cycle so that you can get going again with the platforms faster.
Spain kept getting some extra bombs.
Wiimote, tilt controls.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Rebalance board. Switch. Ring fit.
Oh, the ring fit. Oh my gosh.
Xbox Connect.
I know Ashton is playing on a PS4 controller.
Guitar
Damn,
Hero
it's
with
the
a
Guitar Hero
DDR pad.
Wiimote pointer controllers. That's what I was saying to Myth yesterday as well. That it needs to be the first
Pointer
person to
control.
complete a run with the Switch 2 mouse controls.
Oh, no. I don't want to play with Wii pointer controls.
Maybe that's what you'll be doing at the CD Summer Marathon. You'll be doing a...
I know you.
You'll be doing a run with the mouse, the Switch 2 mouse controls.
We're not bringing the Guitar Hero controller to the ZD Marathon.
Yes.
I saw that provisionally. Maybe a little bit of a. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about the schedule. I won't say anything.
I don't know if we can reveal anything from the
Spoiler.
schedule, but I think we can say that like you have a section on the schedule, because I think people have also already started talking about what games they're playing. I just don't think we can exactly say what the schedule is because the schedule isn't final. But I think we could probably. I think it's safe to say that like you're going to have a time slot on the CD Marathon where apparently you're going to be showcasing something. What that is, we don't know.
It's possibly Minish Cap.
Joke's on you, it's
You
Echoes of
never
Wisdom.
know. It's actually Echoes, yeah. I mean, I can show off Echoes if it's wanted.
The greatest prank, the entire CD marathon. We don't refer to you as the Minish Cap person, but we just refer to you as the Echoes of Wisdom guy.
Oh my, what am I doing?
So this boss fight for Spain Cap is going a little rough. Just lost the clones once, but
Yeah, that's only the second cycle though. That was just yeah, it's a scripted part of the fight that you would like to go well, but like yeah, it can be a little bit easy to lose your clones. Oh yeah, and then
that he
doesn't
had
quite
the
die.
arrow for the switch.
Oh, the Georg's gonna behave badly here. Yeah. Well, at least they got the clonus pattern. Yeah. Yeah, nice. They got the clonus pattern. Make sure you're hitting as many eyes as possible. They should have done enough damage there. Georg, behave. Behave. There we go. Yeah.
You can
The
bind
low on health.
the...
They don't have a fairy? I don't think. Oh, how did they not die? They jumped into the orb. Okay, perfect timing on the spin.
That is... Did they sell the
Clueless?
fairy?
They used their fairy, but I don't know if they bottled another one.
Oh my gosh, those were free hearts. What?
Yeah, that was the green Georg enemies do have a really high drop rate on hearts. I don't know how high it is, but it's crazy. Oh, they did bottle a fairy in the maze. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find your roll button to shaking the Guitar Hero guitar. That's
Yeah.
Just shaking that guitar for 2 hours straight. What can go wrong?
Yeah. Spankev had a really rough first half of the dungeon. They ended up losing a minute 20.
Compared to the PB?
Yeah. I think we must have missed it, but yeah, they had something real bad that happened. But then they slowly, brought it back, and they're again a minute 45 ahead of their current PB.
Okay, is Dan gonna get the jump? He didn't get the bomb fight because something went wrong in the first cycle. I mean, second cycle of the fight. But are we getting the jump? Yep, just easy
Nice.
like that. Oh. I think Ashton is at the point where she's less familiar with the game because she is trying to sword slash the shark. But I'm not sure if they ended up practicing Cloud Tops. I know they didn't practice the entire game yesterday, right? Because when I was checking the VOD, they were skipping around a bit at the end.
Yeah, the cape jump to the moving platform. I don't know what the legit argument for it being a glitch is, other than you don't like it. Some things are in a I can understand because at the first time you look at it, you say you think that looks like a glitch, like that looks like an interaction in a different game is absolutely classified as a glitch, because when you understand how it works, it's clearly glitched behavior. But it just so happens that no, that's actually how the game behaves. It's not a glitch. But yeah, there's some other things where it's like, this is just something the developer didn't think about, but there is nothing glitched about it whatsoever. Like, if they didn't if they knew that you could just jump there, sure, they would have put a wall to block you, but that's not, you're not abusing some broken mechanic about the cape to be able to do that. You're just doing something they didn't intend for you to do. Dan pushed the wrong pot and has created an unsolvable solution to this and blocked them. That is something I never thought of.
What, just fighting yourself out to get back quickly?
Yeah, if you void, you respawn outside of this area, so you can redo the room faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Now, I suggested if it becomes unsolvable, you have to leave the room. But yeah, I never thought about just like voiding. That's cool.
I think maybe I was looking right. I think it wasn't completely unsolvable, but it would have taken a bunch of extra time.
Oh,
to
it
solve
was.
at that point. Was it?
Yeah. There is a specific, like, there are 3 pots that if you push them in a very specific way, it's not solvable.
Ah, okay. And I was looking at it, I was thinking, like, what if you push this one and that one and that one, and it just takes way longer, but, like, no, it's just, yeah. Ash still on very low health again. Ginger got the extra fairy.
Well, come on, Jesus.
Spankiv trying to do a safe strat for the blue po, but it being really
honestly
rude.
It might have taken longer than 10 seconds to suck that guy up. It is why I just go for it and throw a bomb. Their movement is so erratic and random. The less time you spend in the room, the less likely they are to just hit you.
Wait, what happened there? Dan got the cycle, but I think he got stuck on the corner of the torch and just still fell down? That looked strange.
Oh, yes. Whilst you're gliding midair, you're gliding over the top of the lanterns, but yeah, you can totally hit them. You have to be going in a perfectly straight line and not going up or down at all.
Ginger in the boss fight. Oh. No, the clones. Dang.
Yeah, if you're a little bit slower in the first cycle of the fight, when you get to the second cycle like this, the orc will face the other direction. Like they're facing to the left here. The vast majority of the time when you're doing this fight, it will be facing to the right.
Dan had a pretty good fight with the bone chain guys. Ashton entering the dungeon. Ashton didn't grab fairies before the dungeon. I don't think she knows about the fairies.
Nice.
It's very important to go get those, especially if you're on this amount of health. There's not much health in the dungeon itself. You'd want to absolutely fill up.
You can push that block. She's doing some. Oh dang! I don't. Yeah. Dan's second bomb also didn't hit the wish rope, sadly. Oh, Ginger! Oh, quarter of a heart. Does he still have a fairy? Please tell me he still has a fairy. I think he does, but still, the quarter of the heart still scares me. Okay, and safe.
Let's go.
Excellent from Spankiv there, getting the bomb throw strat on the second cannon room.
Ginger got the wind element. Dan got the blue warp. Oh my gosh. Ashling rolling for the spikes to get the heart. Almost lost an entire heart getting the heart. Oh, she's trying bomb strats? Oh. And she resorted to Lantern.
I see, yeah. Yeah, I just had a quick review of Smanketh in the in Palace. In the bit where you create your clones and then ride the platform, they fell off, and then they had to create their clones again. And then also in the pot puzzle room, they got to one thing before the solution, and then didn't see it, and then thought they'd they locked locked themselves out of the solution, and then they went and reset the room.
Oh no.
And then they fell off the in the fan room. They kept trying to glide to get across and fell off quite a few times. So yeah, it was just a really rough first half of Palace wins for them.
Ashton got the jump as well. All of them got it first try. The
setup for that jump has been designed to make it as easy as possible. Yeah, there was an older version of it that was kind of tricky and you had to just get a feel for it, but now it's like you just do the button inputs as described, and they yeah, it's real easy to get every time.
That sucks.
I still think it's impressive. Oh, Dan got grabbed. Oh no. That's not good. Oh, Ashton lost the clones. Oh no.
This, yeah, riding the platform back is pretty slow. You can jump down off the ledge to get back without having to wait for the platform. And yeah, and yeah, with the room that Dan's about to get to, I really don't like using the bow here either. Like, it's just better to just sword slash. Just wait for them to come to you. If you sword slash them and they get knocked back, if you're like, oh, I need to get closer to them so that my sword will hit.
No, Ashton,
you do that. They run at you. They grab you, and no.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You did.
I did post the hitbox for the floor masters.
Oh, good Dark Knight fight from Spanker.
What are we doing on here?
Oh, it's literally one away from the end. Yeah, it's just a timing thing. You have to be moving rather quickly through there to get through that room with the clones. Yeah, that's why I like aligning up on the left-hand side of the moving platform instead of on the right-hand side. You have less distance to travel, so you get there just a little bit faster. And that can just be the margin that will let you do it.
Yeah, I was looking at that as well. Can you get grabbed after the hand has already done its grabbing animation? Like, can you roll into the grab animation?
Yes, whilst it's in like it does its grab animation and then like holds it for like an extra second or a half before then getting up. At any point that it's in that state, you make contact with it, it will count as you getting grabbed.
Oh, then
no
Spanker
way.
got really lucky there.
Dan just showing like 3,000 IQ strats there, using the Gust Jar to pull the skull
with the fairy.
That has the fairy from the spot with the the climbing cloud.
Do that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
I never
insane.
thought to do that before. Oh, Kato, you did? Why didn't you tell anyone about that? Kato hiding strats.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't remember what you did here.
Oh no. Spankiv just said, I don't know, I don't remember what to do here. Oh no.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. Yep, perfect. Well, I mean, not perfect, but like, you know, you basically have to do something along those lines. We were trying to do this, and it's like there's not a consistent manipulation here that works every single time, but that was a pretty good room for them in Dark Horror Castle. They've got a lot of time to save here, and with all of these RNG manipulations, they're gonna massively cut down the amount of time it took them to do these rooms.
Ashton, no. Okay, Dan's in the fight, boss fight as well. Oh, is Ginger gonna get the cycle? Oh, he hesitated, but he saved his clones. Okay, at least he didn't lose his clones, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, Dan. Yeah.
Oh, Ashton,
You
your
got the
health.
cloneless pattern there? Can they get the cloneless strat here? I mean, they've got their clones. Can they kill it? Yeah, they killed the boss. Okay, cool.
Do we know if Ashton has a fairy? Oh my gosh. Do those skeletons respawn? They do, right, or no?
The ones in the room Ginger's in?
No, the one in near Ashton, the one in front of the room with the key door to the big
Yes,
key.
yes, it does. Yeah, you can farm that pot, that skull for health.
Oh no, I mean like the skeletons itself,
Yeah.
the enemies, do they respawn? Because she just killed them, and I'm wondering now if they'll be there when she pushes the block to.
Oh, they will still stay dead.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh no, she got frozen. Oh, she's panicking. She's panicking. She doesn't have a fairy, does she?
I thought she was dead to the spear. Oh, that is. The Moblin spear has got close to them so many times now.
Oh,
yeah, this is
gosh.
such a tricky fight.
Does she not have... Oh, no! Please tell me she's... No!
Yeah, that's the death.
Ashton!
Yeah, you gotta get the fairies before the dungeon. It's so important to get those fairies.
Okay, let's Spankiv on his Dark Nuts. And it's going... Oh... That was some clean Dark Nuts.
Nice.
Yo, is Spankiv on pace for sub 230?
Yeah, they are.
Oh my gosh.
As long as they, sorry, we completely missed that. That looked like an extremely clean Dark Knight fight from them.
It really was.
I think they got the minute perfect. It was a 107. Yeah, that was manipulated to perfection.
That was insane.
Yeah. So yeah, they are 5 minutes 15 ahead of their current. Oh, sorry. This isn't against their current PB. This is timings in comparison to their previous run, the 239.
Well,
Oh no, they missed a. slash. Actually, no, sorry, that second cycle of Vati 1, they have some leniency. This should still work out. Yeah, I believe that was enough damage, so they can go on to third cycle now. Yeah. Yeah, so they shouldn't get any extra cycles if they're clean with the remaining hits. Yeah, that looked like 6 hits. And then they're on the last cycle now if they can get clean hits on Vati.
Ooh, that was a good fight from Ginger. Good, killed them both at the same time. Ashton got the jump again.
Perfect. Yeah, that was a near perfect minute plus Vati one from Smarikev. Yeah.
Okay, phase 2, the most trolly of phases.
Yeah, they're gonna boot cancel their bow shots here, hopefully.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate when that happens, when it like faces through the first eye and hits the one in the back.
Yeah, when it jumps up in the air, you have to be fast in that first cycle to get all of those shots off before it does its jump. But yeah, you know it's not going to be at the front again, so you shoot on one side, and it's like, okay, it has to be on the right-hand side. Oh, I mean, it could have been at the back as well, but the odds of it being at the back are lower than all of the other sides, so yeah. All right, very good from... Yeah, okay, I think they got the spin-off just in time there. We need to see Vati move. Yeah, okay, Vati's moving around quickly. That is, they're in third cycle now.
Yeah, so our own timer is like 20 seconds behind compared to Spankev's timer.
Yeah. Alright, they got their clones ready.
Read that wrong.
Yep, and looks good. You get the slash off, and that's it. Yeah, that was
Oh my
a
goodness.
very good Vati 2 from them. That's a huge improvement.
Spankev about here to bot me out of the top 20. I was in the top 20 for like a week. I mean, for a month, I guess, but like...
From this point, it's about 3 minutes, and their timer says 2:26 flat. So they're looking at a 2:29. If they have a very clean, if they don't have a big mistake in Vati 3, they should be able to hit a sub 2:30.
This is gonna be insane from Spankev.
Yeah, with leniency and time to spare, like they can still get electric and miss the first thing and then like recover from that point, still hit a sub 2:30. They should be pretty confident moving forwards here. Yeah, and we were doing some testing and timing and stuff in Vati 3, and it turns out that the spin strat has exactly the same timing leniency as doing a single slash, but you can do it from a much bigger position range, so it makes it easier as long as you have enough time to fully charge your spin. And make sure you're facing down with your spin, because if you face towards Vati, Link fires a projectile, and that will kill the orb that gets fired during the tennis phase. Oh, just slightly. That was frames early on that cane hit on that arm, but that's still good. The arm's in a reasonably good position here, and they can just kill the eye inside the arm if it behaves itself. It is duking him real bad, like running back and forth every time he rolls towards it.
Not the greatest, but whatever.
Ashton is back at where she died. Oh, I really hope she grabbed a fairy this time. Oh, she got a heart. It's fine. She got a heart.
Yeah, they were...
Come on.
Swankev was a little bit too high with the cane shot there and did hit the portal instead of the arm, but they're really close. They're finishing up the run now. That was a nice clean kill on that eye. They have a minute 40 to do this last phase, which you can normally do in under a minute. All right, let's see how this goes. It's just three return volleys of tennis against Vati. Yeah.
Come
They were a little bit slow there, but they should be able to get this. Yeah, there we go. They were a little bit to the left. They were going for the slash strat.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's infuriating.
Oh, this is going to be tough. Yeah. It's difficult timing-wise, having to line up quickly with the sword slash. The spin is definitely the way to go right now. Oh, I don't know. They didn't. They need to kill their clones quickly. As soon as you miss a volley, you have to kill your clones. You are never going to make the next cycle. Yeah, and it needs to... Mispositioning here. Okay. Right. We're still on pace. It's gonna be like scraping it. It kind of depends on how quickly Vati's gonna move, and if there's any more mistakes, then it won't work out. But let's see if they can finish this off. Alignment looks good. That's a slash. That was very late, but they got it.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, they got 20 seconds left on their timer. Yep.
Nice.
What?
GG's.
Still,
Let's
what?
go.
That's a 2:29.51 on their timer.
2:29.51.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, real sick run. That's their third completed run, getting sub 2:30. Really impressive.
2:29.51. You said. Wait, what did you say?
29:51.
I thought for sure I threw that.
9:51. Let's move that. Okay, then we should switch audio to one of the other players. Let's switch to Ginger's audio.
Yeah, Ginger is the next runner furthest ahead on in their run. They are collecting small keys. They have collected their last small key. They're going to be going and fighting Vati now as well. Dan is in the first half of Dark Horror Castle. They got the cannon rooms done. And now they've got this long section of rooms to go through. Ashton's finishing up the second half of Palace of Winds. They've got a few more rooms before they get to the boss fight. Pop is in the middle of Temple of Droplets. They just activated the halfway point, the blue warp. And yeah, they'll be able to go and hit the first switch.
That's actually really sick from spending that in 2 weeks' time. He just went from not having done a run to being top 20, getting a sub 230. That's actually so sick. Ginger, about to head into the Dark Nuts. Yeah, he's really not that far behind. He said he wanted to go like his goal was a 240. He might like get even lower than that, no? Or
I think that they can be on pace for a sub 240 here. It's tight. They have to have some really good fights.
Okay, well that's
yeah. They don't have good RNG for the Dark Nut Minute, but it's gonna. We'll see how the Dark Nut fight goes. They get a dash anyway.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, but this might
I mean,
still
just knowing to capitalize on the Black Knight is, half the battle. If it does happen, it's pretty decent odds if it's random anyway.
Okay, you got this, Ginger. You got this.
Why is this Black Knight on so high health? Like I swear it was one hit from dead there. Yeah.
And there it goes. Uh-oh, Dan. Okay, Dan had a fairy. Good. I would say we should chat
Does
a bit
Spank
with
want to
Yeah,
join?
If Spanikiv's here, we can chat with him a little bit about his run whilst we watch Ginger do the... Spankiv got these DQ. No, Spankiv already finished. He got 229. He just finished. He just beat the game.
Yeah, with Vati 1, if you're worried about the your health, there is a fairy in the bottom right pot. Normally the best time to grab that is whilst you've already killed the eyes that are spinning around, and whilst it's teleporting, you can just go grab that fairy.
Spankiv!
Welcome in!
Welcome in!
GG's.
Congrats!
I have no idea where that came from.
You got a
That was a sick
229! You're top 20! Yo! That was an insane run, my guy. That was congrats again. Like that's a really good time. Ginger going into phase 2 here of Fati fight. Let's hope this one goes well. Can he still get sub 40?
Yeah, we've got Ginger in the Vati 2 fight right now. We're gonna see how well that goes for them. We were following some of your splits throughout the run, and yeah, you had a great run. You were multiple minutes ahead of your previous runs throughout the run. But yeah, you had a huge improvement in Dark Harrow Castle, where you pulled like 5 minutes.
Okay. Ashton's also doing a boss fight in the meantime.
Yeah, and Pop's doing a boss fight as well.
Yeah, mini boss fight. We got 3 boss fights at once. Oh no, he's doing a spin attack, but he doesn't have his clones. Oh, now he only got 2 hits in. Oh, I think Ginger's panicking a little bit.
Yeah, in the second cycle, if you lose your clones, you just have to sword mash. If you're fast enough, you can damage it down and get to you can advance the cycle just with sword slashes. It's just faster to do a spin and more consistent. But like if you're absolutely perfect with your sword slashes, you will you can advance it to the next cycle. So it's always worth in that panic scenario when your clones die, just sword mash on it.
It is moving fast enough, though, right? So it is in the 3rd cycle.
It's now in the 3rd cycle. They had to take 2 cycles to get that the second phase done.
Okay.
Yeah. Ashton finished up
They
Gil.
didn't spin attack. No.
No. Yeah. You have to be real quick on with the spin. Like the moment, like when you slash to hit those eyes, like immediately, like face the other way with your swords, and start charging the spin attack to get that off. And then in the middle of the spin attack, just mash sword, so that like the moment that the spin ends, you just immediately do a sword slash and it will kill. It just ends the fight instantly.
That's great. Is he has 2 minutes for phase 3. That's not going to happen, is it? So it's not going to be exactly a 240, but it'll still be around the time that he was aiming for. So that's good. Pop speed blue chew.
I mean, it's a big PB for them.
Whoa.
It's going to be over 15 minutes.
That's a big raid. Welcome in Link's groupie with a 156 raid. Hello everyone. Welcome on in. Let me shout that out real quick.
Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. We've got a Minish Cap boot camp going on. These are all brand new runners. They've never run the game before, and I mean, a couple people have been doing like a little bit of practice before this weekend, but we ran an event where we had a demonstration run back on Friday. Yesterday, we had everyone getting paired up with coaches, experienced runners in the speedrun community, going through and practicing the whole run. And now everyone's doing their first ever runs. Ginger is finishing up the final fight right now. Before today, they hadn't finished a run. They did one run before this stream. And they are on pace to get a big 15-minute PB. The other three runners that we have, Dan, Ashton, and Pop, they haven't finished a run yet, so they're wanting to get a time on the board. And we have in a VC with us, Spanikif, they just finished, and they hit the top 20 with their third completed run.
Ashton about to enter Dark Arrow Castle as well. Dan was struggling with the puzzle. But mainly here we got Ginger about to finish up. Don't just love tile-based puzzles. It's great, I love them. In this game, not in Oracle of Ages. Okay.
Yeah, they're not too bad in this game. It's slightly...
It's one cycle done.
Slightly irritating. But yeah, Ginger is on the very final phase. Like they're moments from finishing. It's it's just tennis at this point.
Oh no!
Yeah, they're doing the spin.
I went too far to the right.
They were too early with their spin. They were in the right position. It was entirely of the timing. You have to wait for it to get like right close to you. And that's why you should stand a good distance back. You just have that time to line up. Yeah, as soon as the fight goes wrong, once it's really hard to recover because there's just going to be spraying electricity everywhere, and you'll get electricity firing at you whilst you're trying to line up to return the shots, and you just don't have time to do it.
Yeah, thanks for the raid again. If you need to go get something to eat or if you need some sleep, make sure you take care of yourself. Thank you very much for sending people over. That's time for Ginger.
GG's.
Oh, nice.
That's really good.
That is a 2:41.16. That is over a 15-minute PB. Yeah, massive improvement for Ginger.
2:41.16.
Oh, unfortunate for Ashton. She's at the beginning of Dark Arrow Castle, and there's some bubbles that can hit you and curse you, and you can't use any items. You can't even interact with some of the things in the game whilst you're cursed for 10 seconds.
Those things are terrifying to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you had a pretty bad luck in your run. Like, you were trying to use the gust jar to suck them up so you didn't have to deal with them, but then they were just like running away from you whilst you're doing that.
$241. Dan now also on his way to Fatih. Also very close to finishing. Ginger, if you want to hop in the voice chat and talk about your run a bit, feel free to join the live room. My Spinkiv's Discord icon is now at my face. Hello, Spinkiv, you're Wes now.
Great.
Let's go, I'm Wes now.
Hell yeah. I mean, you did boot me out of the top 20, so maybe you are me now. You took my spot on the leaderboard, and now you've taken my personality.
Oh, that was close for Dan. They with this Darknut fight, they almost got the Darknut pinned against the corner. Now it's on really low health. They just need to finish it off. There we go, and now they can go into bed.
Oh.
Welcome in,
Welcome
Ginger.
in, Ginger. Let me put you a bit louder on my end. There we go. Okay.
Oh,
GG on the run. 241.
GG.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got the 3 ink, and I was very distracted on Vadi, so I forgot to spin attack Vadi 2, and I kind of lost my groove at the very end on Vadi 3. I don't know if you saw it. I literally like skipped the cycle, just let him shoot stuff at me, and missed a whole cycle just to kind of get back on track.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I think
You
in
were
the
ever so slightly too early with that spin, like fractions.
Yeah. I was looking somewhere else in the house, and I shouldn't have, but I looked over for a second, and I was like, I let go way too early.
Was it the dog again?
Yeah.
I knew it.
But I did get three ink, which means the next time I run this, I could hit sub 240 easily if I get Octominute, which I've been getting consistently in practice. I think I just read the rocks wrong. I don't know what I did, but
was not a pattern. Like it just failed straight up. That's the problem with the older Minute. It's not correcting through the fight. You can't look at the earlier ones. We kind of just like hope for the best when we get to the end that is going to be something that we can recognize. And for yours, it looked similar to one, which you went with the 3 rolls. That was my guess as well. Other than that, like no, because it didn't work. It was effectively just like a completely
something
random
else.
one.
Yeah, I'll have to learn a new Octominute, and my I'm very happy that my coach told me to practice, because I was getting the Darknut Manip like 50-50, and he was like, please practice this final fight without the Manip, because if you fail it, because that's my last run, I failed it, and I game over twice. I gained 16 minutes because of that Darknut fight. I'm so happy he told me to do that, because I immediately was in the Keaton room, and I was like, I failed the Manip bad. I think I only rolled 4 times instead of 5 or something.
You did an extra slash,
zeros.
I believe, when starting to charge your clones. That's what Peaky mentioned in chat.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, Dan used this
I wasn't. I lost count of how many times I rolled, so I wasn't like. By the time I got to Keaton room, I was not even trying to go for Manip anymore, because I was trying to count to 5, and then I counted 4 Cane Apache shots on the pots, and then I just said, I was like, wait, how many times have I rolled? And I completely
2.
brain farted, and I was like, you know what, we're going vanilla.
Yeah.
And the Black Nut charged very quickly, and I was able to do it with like no pain, which is surprising. And I think I got both of the Manips that we practiced. We only practiced 2 Darknut Manips, but I got them both.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I'm pretty sure I like immediately failed Octominute.
Apparently I did fine from what I apparently actually did it right. It's just Octo didn't want to do it. He just gave me 3 ink, which that was so unlucky.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I dashed late at the beginning there.
Yeah.
You, from what I could tell, you didn't do the adjustments in the middle, Spankef. From what I saw, you needed to do 8 rolls, but you just did the 3 and then ignored the it, and so you were just too early.
I just stopped paying attention because I'm pretty sure I dashed too late, and I think I only kicked up 1 dust.
Yeah, if you think those things happened, then your RNG's too early and you want to add extra rolls. That comes from experience with the Manip. If you make a mistake, you kind of learn which direction in the RNG you've moved it. Either you're too early or you're too late, and then you can try and move it back the other way. Because it's really generous and lenient. As long as you're getting it roughly in the right range, you're going to get it's going to be self-correcting.
Come on, health.
But yeah, Ginger, it's really hard with that Manip because you can do it completely perfectly, and there's nothing to explain why it goes wrong.
I'm just happy that I got my Octo, at least the movement
Get
itself,
off my
I got that correct, and I didn't do a perfect Wizrobe fight, but
Ashton
there was only
didn't
one
over.
left,
One
which
heart.
I'm very
Yeah.
happy with. If I can at least do it to where there's only one enemy left, I'll take it.
Oh yeah, every cycle is 5 seconds. So if you don't do a bomb strat, you're normally doing it in 5 cycles. Optimally, you do it in 3 cycles. So
Right.
you would be 10 seconds slower. But like fully random, whether they're teleporting all over the place, you're not guaranteed to do the final. The final fight with all like the. It was like 6 of them on screen. You're not guaranteed to do that in 2 cycles. They can spawn opposite sides, and you end up having 3 cycles. You're losing 15 seconds. So every cycle you can reduce down is 5 seconds saved, and it's worth doing.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, there was. I think there was
Cat
one
decided to
Wizrobe
start
left,
doing
so
like
there was
that.
one extra cycle of one guy, but I killed him
Yeah.
pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
Isn't that adorable?
Ashton game over, but I'm unsure of where exactly she game overed.
Yeah.
I game over 3 times last run, so I feel it.
I think she game overed
recall
right
one.
before the portal, which is really unfortunate.
I remember one game over for you, Ginger. Was it in Alice?
Wow.
Or
We don't talk about
just
that.
don't
That's
wanna
never
know.
happened before, and it
Okay.
will never happen again. I have no clue how. You can ask so he went for the hand grab,
Okay.
and I went to just step out of the way, but
oh, you got grabbed.
His-
That's right.
the back of the hand knocked me into the corner, and I
Yeah.
ricocheted off the wall and corner about 4 times and lost all my hearts from it. It was like boom, 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 and I had no invincibility frames. I basically just died.
That's
I think I was on a quarter heart left.
Oh,
I have never. I got hit with it was the back of his hand into the
There's more
jar
left.
corner. He reached all the way out there, and I just got caught in the back of it.
Oh,
and
in
there
the
was, it just
was it
kept
the
getting-
Mazal fight?
Yeah, I died in Mazal. I game
Oh,
over
right. Yeah.
Oh,
on my
First run, I think
practice.
this is a pretty decent.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
in the
was,
practice
and
run.
then-
I'm on pace for 7.
before this. Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
game over
before
any
this. Okay,
times.
right. Oh, you didn't have any game overs. Great. Yeah.
No. I went
Sub
deathless
3
this
hours,
time. I
that's
made
when
sure
you-
to pick up some extra fairies, and then I
Way
realized
past
that
that,
I needed my bottle anyway.
I think it was Dan and Ashton. Yeah, there was a train whilst we were watching the stream of Spanikif just a little bit in front of you, who was just in front of Dan and just in front of Ashton. Yeah, I think Dan and Ashton ended up getting deaths in Swamp and in Fortress of Winds, so and getting grabbed and stuff. So they ended up falling back further behind you,
Dan's
and yeah,
just
we were
about to
pointing out
go
it was
into
Yes,
phase 3,
yeah.
by the way.
the you and Spanik, if we're going for you were taking your time going for a lot of consistency strats. You were going out of your way grabbing health and stuff, and it helped avoid those big time losses.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
almost
100%.
perfect.
You know, it
I
is
also-
unfortunate
I got-
didn't get early lily pad cycle. That would have been really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went for it, but you accidentally grew quickly. Is the downside, the cost to going for it.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I hit the goal. I wanted a 240, and 241. Very happy. That's a
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm back here.
And even now, I'm looking the time that I lost from droplets. If I didn't even get my end game was all right. I didn't get anything perfect,
Right.
but I got it well enough. Even if I do average on the end, but
I
get
got
Octominute, I can hit a 238 probably from how much time does 3 ink? How many minutes is that? 2 minutes?
It's a minute and a half. Each ink is
and a half.
30 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
So Dan is on the tennis, so we're about
You've
to
also
come
got
up on
time save
for Dan.
everywhere else.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
Ashton
can
game
do a
over again.
better
Oh, no.
Wizrobe.
Oh no.
I didn't
I can
see
do
where.
better Dark Nut.
Okay, at least Ashton got to the second half of
Yeah.
Dark Horror Castle.
Oh,
Is a
Dan is getting
Popsicle
comboed.
not running?
Popsicle is running. Popsicle,
They're in Temple of Droplets. They had a really unfortunate reset in Fortress, and it put them all the way back to Swamp.
Oh no.
Yeah, so they've had to do. They've had to retrace their steps a lot.
Here, Bubba. Best part about the day, I'm done with my run.
Yeah.
Now I can have my baby back. Give him here.
Oh, come on. I did that too early.
No, I was just wondering because they've been standing in this room for like 5 minutes or so, or a couple minutes or so.
Yeah, this puzzle room. You make clones horizontally. You learn the positions that you create your clones in. But yeah, you push the block that you're next to
and
down
that's time
twice.
for Dan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. GG's.
Okay.
GG's.
Nice.
Jeez, Dan.
First run done in under 3 hours.
Dan did the spin face down spin
2:54:46.
strat. I'm a big nice.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the spin.
It's I did some timing for it, and the leniency window for doing a spin is exactly the same as for doing a slash.
That's crazy. I don't know why spin feels so good for me.
Because of the horizontal alignment, your position is a much wider window that it works. The single slash, you have to be perfectly aligned. Like there's a tiny horizontal range that you have to be in, whereas the spin, like you roughly align, tap left, just the briefest amount, and you're guaranteed to return the shot. It's all about the timing. The only downside to that spin is if you have the slightest bit of hesitation or nerves or whatever, you release ever so slightly too early, it's gonna fail guaranteed. But with the slash, if you press it too early, you just make sure you press it again at the right time, and it cancels the previous slash that you did and does a new one with the right timing. So yeah,
okay.
That's what you lose out on. But yeah. Oh, Pops pushed the block too far and blocked their clones. They can reset the puzzle by leaving and re-entering the room.
Can't you also just make clones again and then push the block back up one, or no?
It won't push in the opposite direction. It has a fixed direction that it will get pushed in. Yeah.
Ashton, please just go get health after this.
Yeah, Ashton's real low on health. Dark Horror Castle's so tough on low health.
It's very.
Yeah, I totally recommend going to that the storage cupboard with the 6 pots, because you just fill up on health and arrows and bombs and everything, and don't.
Nice. Go to that's perfect. Yep.
Yeah.
Should we get Dan in here, by the way? Or we can jump to Dan's chat, one of the two.
Alright. I'm gonna end my stream.
Gonna say, I think Wes, you might be able to click on him and drag him into the live room.
Yeah.
I don't know if Discord lets you.
If they want to come join.
I don't think I can drag. I'll just message him if he wants to join his room. Otherwise, we'll join his room. Okay. Right, we should switch to Ashton's audio. There we go.
There we go.
Hello,
he left.
welcome,
Oh, no.
Dan.
Hello.
Hello.
GG on the run.
GG. Yeah, sub 3 of your first run.
Yeah, I think I
One more key to get.
did decently.
You did really well. I think you did really well.
Yeah.
Stop
Your
feeling
first run was better
is
than my
great.
first run. Yeah.
Yeah, you actually, yeah, because Ginger this morning got a 257, you got a 254, so you did really well, Dan.
You're gonna kill me.
Yeah.
If you say so.
You don't agree? There's things you want to do better, or?
Yeah, I shouldn't have died a few times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both you and Ashton were struggling in Castor Wilds. It was
Got him.
you were in the struggle bus together in that area.
That's kind of insane.
It's
But apart from
it's
that,
always
I'm
the
gonna have
nature
to-
with first runs. You're gonna lose like a lot of time, and you know your next run, big time saves.
Getting got by the
Yep,
fire.
feature golds.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
I do
how
need
mine
to-
was this time.
Fixed my splits though. I split late on several spots.
I think, Fodan, you were the first one to get out of the runners today. You were the first one to get a proper RNG manip on Big Octo.
Are you excited?
Because I
Really?
think Ginger
Yeah.
and Spink have
half a heart.
both went wrong, sadly, and
I
then
got
you got it,
30.
and then Ashton got it
Yeah.
as well.
Wow. Guess
So
I just got
great.
lucky. I got the one pattern I knew. The just do nothing pattern.
I did it right.
Alright,
I did it right, but I didn't get a pattern that anyone else recognized, so I just got unlucky. I need to learn a better Octo.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG's pops. They're gonna drop out for now. Hopefully, we'll see you finish a run. You spent a lot of time learning this, so yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you another time finishing your first run.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
The reset in Fortress was just really unfortunate.
I could just walk down.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Silly.
Ashton, please get some help. Ashton!
So, what do you think?
Oh
feel
my
like
Yeah.
gosh.
It's always worth going and getting help in this category.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Good night,
No,
Paul.
I'm
I
sure.
was like, I'm not going to survive these dark nuts. I'm going to go get a new fairy.
If she actually gets this, it's actual just TGH diff. TGH the coach. Dude, let's just do dark nuts with 2.5 hearts. What can go wrong?
Yeah.
Let's see what
you good, bud?
happens.
Okay. There's some hearts.
I think Ash has a fairy. No?
They've died a few times in DHC, so
Yeah.
Oh.
came over. So no, yeah.
Didn't I not have time to
Eating
go
the
with
hearts
the
before the spawn.
I want to recount this tale of
Oh,
the first
no.
time Minish Cap was at GDQ. It was at, I believe it was, I can't remember if it's Summer or some Games Done Quick. In 2013, it was run by a runner called Rain, and they had a pretty good run throughout the entire run and got to Dark Hyrule Castle in about two hours, I think. You know.
Alright, see you later.
Got the kinstone.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Somebody tell Ashton where the fairies are.
Rain did not learn Dark Hyrule Castle, and
No.
it took them an additional 2 hours to finish Dark Hyrule Castle. And that meant a rule got added at GDQ called the Rain Rule, which is learn the entirety of your speedrun, not just parts of it.
Hey.
Oh no. Wait, but didn't they also have that with a Halo run or something? How did that happen twice?
Shoutouts to Rain. Honestly though, Ashen almost fully just like 1v3 the Dark Knight fight, like with no health. That was very impressive.
Yeah, and also this is such a brutal gauntlet. Like if you die in Vati 3, you're all the way back to before the Dark Knight fight. You have to do everything again, so you want to make sure you're fully prepared.
That's so scary.
Which is why I went and got the health.
Yeah.
On Friday, when you guys ended, Twitch was like, "Oh, we recommend," and it just recommended a random channel who was casually playing this game, and they were on Vati 1, and it was a 4-hour stream when I tuned in, but they were like, "I've been fighting this boss for 4 hours," and I was in there for another 2 hours, just like putting in hints on how to beat Vati in all phases, because she was literally just like, "I have no clue." Like she was looking at the black, like in Vati 1, the black balls and everything, and she was like, "I have no clue how to kill this," and I was like, "Oh yeah, casually, this fight is awful." Like it's brutal.
Yeah, the dark timeline as well, where if the third bell tolls, you just lose the game.
Oh god, yeah. There is in Fire Rod. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I've seen a few, Zelda speedrunners who have never played Minish Cap before do casual streams of it and give up in Vati because they found it too hard and frustrating to want to continue.
Yeah. She gave up.
Yeah, I don't think Child Me could ever beat Vati.
The world record holders in other Zelda games, it's not Vati is just an unreasonable difficulty spike when you're playing casually. Like you have to know how to fight it, otherwise it's brutal.
That's not allowed.
Yeah.
Nice. Love that.
How did she know about that fairy, but not the fairy room in the castle?
I feel like that's the casual that's the fairy I always go for. But yeah, in Fire Rod, you actually skip the Dark Nut fight. But if you trigger the fight, but still, because you escape the room. However, if you trigger the cutscene that spawns the Dark Nuts and then leave them and start the Vati fight, the timer still ticks down. So if you trigger it accidentally and then leave, however many minutes later, 3 minutes or 5 minutes, you'll just be in the middle of Vati 1 or 2, and then all of a sudden the cutscene for the bell happens, and you get a game over. And it's the most confused. Something only happens once, but it's the most confusing thing ever.
Oh no!
The trigger for stopping that timer from giving you a game over is defeating the Dark Nuts. If you skip the Dark Nuts by just going through and loading Vati 1 immediately, you never hit that. So yeah, the timer continually runs until game over.
That was one mistake that I will never make again. I'm surprised no one skipped the sword after Cave of Flames.
Yeah, everyone did.
I almost did.
I was like internally yelling to I think my stream was dead silent because I was literally just like, I had an ear out on the main stream, and then I was just so focused on not screwing things up.
Yeah, I was scared of like skipping one of the books.
Yeah, I literally had my notes, so I didn't have my notes for anything. I had the notes for the book quest pulled up on my second monitor because I was like, if I need notes on anything, it's book quest. And then during DHC cutscene, I changed it to when all the Dark Nuts happen. You have to go to the North and South Tower. There's a really good picture with like a red line, blue line, yellow line, green line. I had that one up too because I get lost. I'm not gonna lie, these dungeons are kind of big.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Words of gobbledygook when you're in the middle of a run. I'm just gonna make an image with lines. Just follow the color lines.
I'm a much more visual learner, so like I've memorized the manipulations by the map more than just like trying to remember them. So I'm like, oh, okay, when I roll right once here, and But the map was so helpful. I was just staring at that map the whole time.
Dang.
They got the spin off, so they should just be able to slash and kill it. Is this the final cycle?
It's going fast. So
Yeah.
Maybe it was second cycle and I wasn't paying attention.
I think the last one was second.
Oh,
Last
okay,
one was
right.
second.
Can you get the?
It's going fast for now. So.
Yeah, it's going fast now, so it is third cycle now.
I think it's.
Ooh, if they go quick, they can get this.
Again, isn't he? Maybe not.
Oh,
Oh, no.
unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Eh.
Go, go, go! Oh.
Little frick. Did you see him slide by with his little look? He...
Going back to how difficult the fights were, I think I only ever beat it
What
before,
am I supposed to do?
like when I was younger, because of the Wii Virtual Console save states.
Oh, right, yeah. I have a memory of my original Minish Cap state, my cartridge. I had a completed save file, and then like some other people that wanted to borrow the game played it and had like some other files, and I'd lent my cartridge to my cousin to play, and I was like, "Oh yeah, just delete the third file or whatever to start your own playthrough." And when I got it back, my main file was deleted, and I was distraught. I was so upset because it was so hard to beat Fatty that first time. I couldn't bring myself to do another completed file. It was full 100% as well, full 20 hearts.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's devastating.
At that point, I'd be more sad about having to do figurines again rather than having to do Fadi again.
Come on, buddy.
yeah.
That's the reason I'm not doing 100% ever in my life. Figurines are awful.
Can
Yeah.
Ashton decide between either slashing Fadi or spin attacking Fadi?
he went, or she went for the. He or she? I don't know.
They got the
Sounds on Ash.
quick kill.
In the end, they did, but
Well,
they had like
that
5
was
cycles
the
now.
second time.
It was 4
Oh.
phases,
Yeah.
4
Right,
cycles.
They tried to go for a spin attack, but they knocked their sword into Vaudi and it canceled it, so they got an
Yeah.
extra cycle.
Yeah, you got to face the opposite direction.
Yeah. Figurines are free.
I mean, just follow the minute.
We're having, like, a whole
Alright.
conversation I have
Hopefully
no
Ashton heals before
because
going into the final fight.
Yeah, please, Ashton, hear our plea. Go get the pots.
Oh no.
I don't think she knows.
Can she hear us? Go down.
Ashton, please.
Please
Go
go down.
down.
Send her us.
oh my god.
Send her energy.
No, Ashton! Ashton, no!
No!
Go down.
No!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh no.
Less pretty princess.
CGH
All right,
got
just clutch it. Just clutch it out.
Honestly, it's Vaudi 3. It's not that hard, guys, you know?
I wanna get behind.
Right?
Oh, there goes one
Oh
heart.
my god. That was so
Oh, no.
all that damage there because like that was also stupid. Because I have to redo the whole fudge.
Ashton, please. I'm
Oh,
sitting on the
just
seat of
died.
my edge.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so stressful. This is. Oh no!
Oh, they're hit by the. Oh
Good. No, this is
Don't
bad.
die.
This is bad.
no!
No. Vaudi 3 is so much harder if you don't get like the perfect
Die.
rhythm.
Do the whole thing over. I don't want to.
No!
I want to. I really don't. I want to be
Oh.
so hungry.
Somebody tell her where the fairies are. Somebody tell her where the fairies are. No, she's just going back in again.
Oh no.
The game should be beatable. No.
Well, there's gonna be a really big gold in the future.
Yeah, that is gonna be a really big gold.
A good game would not put you through all of this, which was like the equivalent of like 10 minutes, and then make you redo the entire thing when you die. Come on. That's insanity. optional stuff though.
This is stressing me out more than my own run.
Yeah.
How to do this.
Yeah.
Ashton's rambling in the background is indeed amazing. I'm almost tempted to put it louder, but then it's gonna be even more confusing. Wait, let me
It should be
Thank you.
possible.
You have Ashton's rambling on max volume now.
Nice.
I don't want to do this, bro. I really don't. I just don't.
Then get more
I just
health.
don't want to be doing this. Oh my god, why is my water just like spread?
Ooh,
What the frick is going on?
that looks like my
Wait.
last run where I game over 3 times to Dark Nuts.
Hot room? There's
As
a
somebody
hot
told her.
room? Ooh. Oh. Okay.
Okay. Myth is telling her where the fairies are. Okay, this is good. This is
Left
good.
shore, left staircase.
Okay.
I'm fried. She like blew up. Wait, not blew up. I'm just. Yeah. Oh, right. Please play this stream.
Well, that's a map or something.
Jump down. Yes, you're going the right way. No. No. No.
That's just where I came from?
I like the blue rupee.
Oh.
Oh, she's
By the
got.
chest.
Ah.
I love this. On
Oh,
the
you
fly
jumped
coaching.
down. Ah, I thought that was an upwards thing. That's good to know. Oh.
That's good. Okay.
All right.
I
didn't need any of that.
Ooh.
Okay, we're running the gauntlet again.
Okay. She has no excuse to die now.
I probably did. I don't know.
I mean, Fadi is still mean. But
Yeah, but
Yes. Okay.
the first attempt had 3 hearts and no fairy.
You could come here again after. Oh my god. Okay, that's huge. All right.
To be fair, the last
Alright.
time she did it with like 2 hearts, she cleared it.
yeah.
Well,
she
cleared
did.
the Dark Knight fight. Yeah.
Eh. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like a huge amount of the difficulty in Vati is that it's literally just after this Darknet fight, and these guys do so much damage.
Yeah.
They're charged up, like the corkscrew, spiral attack, or whatever that hits you for two full hearts of damage, and like can multi-hit you as well. So you just lose so much health.
When I did this last time.
And that's not to mention, as that one's charging up the corkscrew strike, 2 other guys are slashing you anyway. Black Knight does 6 hearts.
How is he not dead? Okay, got one.
And the thing is also like if you get ferried in that attack and you get back up, you get hit again, right? So it's even more than 6.
Yeah. Well, there's a bit of iframes, but yeah, not much. Especially if they do like a corkscrew that lingers for a while.
Yeah, that's the one I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
sure how much
I've
time.
never had it happen.
It's a bit like Ocarina Glitch. Not Ocarina Glitch, playing the Ocarina where, like, time. There is time freeze, but there's not that
Yes.
much
No,
of
I
it.
rolled the wrong way. That was my chance. God.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. Like I mean, we didn't get to this dungeon. Like.
Okay, she's got it for sure.
Yeah, she got it now. She got it.
Going in with
I
4
mean,
hearts and fairy. Yeah.
I knew that
Yeah.
these last 2 dungeons were gonna be a little rough.
Time save for next run. Time save for next run.
I mean,
Yeah,
Easy,
it's so hard to give advice. It's like, how do you get better at the Dark Knight fight?
I'm really happy with how.
Just learn the manip.
You know? Those
Pretty much.
I think it was literally like, hey, you're like 50-50 on the manip. Don't do it anymore for the next like 20 minutes. We're just gonna run through it. Like, we're just don't manip it. Just get good. And I was like, okay. And then I'm so happy they did because
Yeah.
I didn't get the manip, so I did a very good Dark Knight fight. I was like, oh, I'm so happy he forced me to like not manip. Like, actually get good.
Darn.
I lent my
Alright.
the reason for why I'm so good at Minute plus Vati fights is all of the years of playing the randomizer where we don't do RNG manipulations for it. So
Just get this.
it does mean that every time I choke my PB runs, I still PB because you know the minute plus fight doesn't go that bad. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm losing 30 seconds because it's not perfect minute, but at least I didn't die.
I don't think Ash knows the strats, so
Alright.
just staying right behind Vati 1 and looking up, you'll hit almost all the eyes when they spin, and you'll never get hit by fire.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn with Vati because it's such a as we mentioned before with casuals struggle massively. Speedrunners, we've come up with strats not just to do it faster, but to do it easier.
Yeah, because it's hard. Oh yeah, full health into Vati 2. I remember the Fire Rod tutorial video you made, actually. You had like an insanely bad Vati. Like Vati 2 was like trolling you so hard in the tutorial because you were trying to. You were like trying to explain something, and he was just like
it's classic
playing like bumper cars with you. I remember just like laughing at the time, and then every time I have Vati 2, I'm like, oh, never mind. I feel the pain now. This guy sucks.
Alright.
Yeah, every time a runner has a bad Vati too, I feel it. Like I know the pain.
Yeah, I've told people this before. Like, he's not hard. Vati 2 is not a hard phase. It's rare
unfair.
that you'll really die. It's just such a time.
He is just inherently unfair.
Yeah.
An arbiter of fate.
Like, you'll never die to him really, but you'll also kind of get trapped in purgatory, and he'll just put you in a pinball machine for a while.
There. I don't know how that got.
What?
I was facing it in the wrong direction.
You know what? We take it.
So glad you did that.
You fire an arrow upwards and it hits the eye on the top of Vati. Yeah, okay, sure.
There we go. Nice. Good stuff.
You don't
That was
complain.
way better than
nice.
the last one.
That was a very clean three click. Like to see
They
that.
remembered to spin. I think I was the only one that did not remember to spin attack Vati and did an extra cycle.
I think I got a 4th cycle, but that's just because I messed up.
It's really bad because in Fire Rod you fight Vati like fairly vanilla, like so I knew to do it. I just didn't.
We can make it a little bit easier with the fire rod because of pasting the tiles down, so you know it doesn't matter that it sprays purple spikes everywhere. You have the entire floor is now clone pads, so you can just make it clones anywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, what? That's so unfair.
Oh, yeah, you'll have to. My Twitch has my speedrun, or just speedrun.com. My
Back here?
my stuff is pretty up to date, but I think
Watch a fire
most
rod
of
run.
the
Don't look up anything to do with fire rod. Just watch one, and your brain melts.
if you want to know what's going on, I did a charity event in November, where me and my friend,
Okay.
I
Nice.
asked like Haley and Myth about a lot of the strats and like the
Cool.
reasons why they work, and I
I
explained
don't know why I
them
didn't equip my boots.
fairly well. And
It's a
Alright.
really
Maybe I'll
hard
go
run to walk and talk as well because it's like it's
Maybe I just
yeah.
play a real
it's
save and like don't
it's
even get on
a
the pedestal, 'cause-
35-minute sub 40-minute category
wait.
that does
We
Yeah.
got it.
most of the
We got
game,
it.
so that it's just so fast. There's so much stuff
Yeah.
to do. There's no downtime, which means trying to talk about and explain the run during it is a real challenge.
Alright. This is
Yeah,
more like what I was hoping for.
See if I can
There we
find.
go.
Let's see. Scrappy.
Alright. Here we go. Okay, well, like, what was I even supposed to do there? Explain.
Okay.
I forgot about this. There we go. Alright.
Right, it's just tennis left.
Yes, just Dennis. We're here.
Wait, do I need to bow them first? God, I don't even remember, bro.
Oh
I
no.
honestly this one.
No, actually, please.
Oh,
Okay, so
Oh.
I see. Alright.
Okay, okay.
yeah, they got unlucky there. They got the electric attack in the first cycle,
Cool.
but they
Nice. I love that. No, don't shoot it yet! I'm not ready!
Oh.
yeah. Vati tennis, it's super punishing. You
Yeah,
fail
there's no getting out of that.
Yeah.
one return and then you just get thrown into bad cycle where it will do a electric, you make your clones and
Oh,
you're
that's not
just
gonna
missing
work.
the next thing.
God freaking dang
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I don't think she knows because she said they'd never done it.
Yeah.
She's to not.
Yeah.
She needs to just let the cycle go through. That's what I had to do.
Cannot figure
Just
out what I am doing.
Let him shoot, miss the cycle, and then just get back into the rhythm.
Bro. Like, I don't remember. What is happening?
Oh, never mind. You heard me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're completely right. It's
The clones are gonna
Please
disappear.
shoot
No.
fast. He's not going to.
it stays in a bad cycle and just repeatedly does the bad cycle. You literally just have to forfeit one cycle just to break to like desync it so that you can so then you can
Maybe
do the
I was
volume.
just, like,
Yeah, you just take a bit of a time loss because that's gonna happen every time. Yeah, just
This is
don't
unfair.
completely do it. Yeah.
Freak you!
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just
Yeah,
have to
that's-
try
You gotta,
to
yeah.
the problem.
She's
You have
trying.
to-
She's trying to still get it.
There we go. Alright, and then we did it.
You need to create your
This
clones.
is good. This is good.
Dodge. Yeah, perfect. She's on.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
Dude, this
the timing for that is like surprisingly tight for.
doing the Mallory soundtracks.
I don't know why they made it so
Like the Wii
tight.
Fenzilla,
It's weird.
Pokemon
Yeah.
I feel like it's messed up.
Okay.
Oh my
If,
god!
Right,
What am I doing?
we're good.
Why am I getting rid of my dudes? Why
There
am
we
I getting rid
go.
of my dudes? I needed those dudes.
That's fine. No, you don't need
Honestly-
those dudes. You don't need them. It's fine, Ashton.
yeah. The trick is it only does.
Okay.
It only has two health. You don't need to keep
Scare the
spamming.
clones.
See?
Make new clones.
Magic.
No.
Yeah, you have to immediately make new clones. They won't last long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just chain it back
Yeah.
to
I
back.
was slash. I think I slashed 4 times.
She's way too close
because
now.
one
Yeah,
time.
Yeah,
No.
that is just too close. Yeah, stand back. Yeah,
Oh,
and-
I didn't know it did that.
Yeah, you can't go too close. Like if you even if you mash.
That's
Up. Up.
that's so.
There's-
I don't like that.
There's a minimum arming distance on it. It has to travel a certain distance before
God
you
damn it.
hit it. You hit them with the sword before that they will actually make Veti vulnerable on the return hit.
I wonder if they have it like that so you can't just get super close and spam as fast as you can.
I think so.
Like-
I'm sure they playtested this and it was like, oh, this isn't hard enough.
Which is
I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. But
We're gonna make it as brutal as
I'm pretty sure I
possible.
read that somewhere and experienced it, so.
Ashton.
yeah, stand back.
Okay, you got this.
Come here,
Nice.
Bubba.
Right?
And
Nice.
time
GG.
for Ashton as well.
Yes.
Let's
woo.
go.
Honestly, really good for someone who said that they have not practiced DHC at all. Like this was vanilla. This was a let's play. So that's pretty impressive.
3:29:02.
The time over there still going.
Let's
Oh yeah,
go.
you
Oh my God.
undid the finish.
Oh, right. Oh, because that's why.
Oh
it's-
wait, no. Yeah.
I got the time anyway from our own stream, so it's fine.
House of Winds is so brutal. Like, I'm pretty sure Dark Hyrule Castle's, like, stuff was just because, like, I didn't know where it was going. I didn't practice it that much. I played it twice and honestly didn't really put that much effort into memorizing it. Caster Wilds I also need to work on memorizing, obviously, because that was not great. Bro, I felt like I played okay in Palace of Winds. It was just Palace of Winds being that way.
That's
Like, you
really
die
good.
And you what an annoying dungeon. Still, I had
The
fun.
next time she runs DHC, that's gonna be
And
like
I
a
wanna do it again,
30-minute
because I
gold
really love
next time.
a sub 3-hour time.
It's gonna be so good.
That is my goal. Wait, the real question is, did I beat Zelda Dungeon Kara? Did we beat her? Yes!
Oh.
We beat Zelda Dungeon Kara! Amazing!
Nice.
Ugh.
Yeah, funny story with that.
What with the Zelda Dungeon Kara one?
Oh,
Yes.
okay, sure. Sure. Hang on.
What?
GG's, welcome in.
Hello.
Hello.
GG's, welcome in.
Hi.
Hello.
Congrats on the PB.
Honestly,
Yes.
Thank you.
for not learning
you.
DHC before, that was very good.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it twice, but you know.
I think if you got the fairy on your first round, like you had like 3 hearts left, I think if you went down and grabbed those 2 fairies, I think you would have cleared it first try. Like you had 3
Yeah.
hearts and you were like
Yeah,
going
probably.
through it.
We were screaming at you to get the fairy.
Yeah.
Your early game was really good. You were right behind Dan for like a lot of it. Just
Well, I
unfortunate
know
about the
the
whole
early-
fight thing.
I've played the early game with the marathon, you know, like that
Yeah,
part I knew. I've known that, right? I didn't know Temple of Droplets onward at all.
Yeah.
That was all new stuff. And that's also what TGH helped me with, right? Was the first like did we do Temple of Droplets?
Well, you did
We did.
Octoman, that's for sure.
I did! I was so excited!
You pulled Octoman
that's
off like
crazy.
completely. That was really good.
I spent a lot of time working. I maybe should have spent that time working on like GHC and Palace of Winds. But I had more fun doing Octoman.
Did you do the old strats or did you do something else? Did you do like the what did you do for Octo?
You learned
it was
from
a
Toad's original minute tutorial.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's the same one I watched, so okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to do Octo and I don't know what happened. It did not work though. I got 3 ink. It was the worst luck I
Yeah,
could have
well,
gotten.
Oh no, you maniped it in the wrong way.
I reversed the nipped Octo. He hates manippers. If you fail the manip, he will give you 3 ink. He does not like people. He's a very vindictive boss, I swear.
Yeah, when I was practicing, sometimes you do Octomanip and it just doesn't. It just doesn't, and I don't know why.
That's the problem with that manip, and that's why we got a new one. It doesn't fail for no reason. There is a specific reason.
Gotta manip the manip.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ashton, are you gonna continue practicing today, or are you gonna take a break first?
Yeah, but I need a break.
Okay. Are you gonna stay
I
live?
really need a break.
I'm seeing in case
No.
like if you're going offline.
Honestly, I see the vision, but I think I need to like go get food and not look at this game for a bit because this has been the only thing
Very
I've looked
smart.
at in all of my free
Yep.
time for the whole week.
Yeah.
I need to do something else for at least an hour or two.
Sounds good.
I heard you were happy that you beat the Zelda Dungeon Kara run from 2013.
Yeah, that was because I know that's a silly thing to be happy about, but it was like I need some goal that's achievable.
There's a funny story with why that's on the leaderboard.
Oh yeah, tell me.
So the speedrunning community that was very focused with any percent, kind of got its start back in the SRL days in 2012 and like 2013 and stuff, doing races, and then they were only focused on any percent doing glitches. No one did the glitchless speedrun until well after the glitched any percent category was well established, and people were like, hey, why don't we do a speedrun with like that's glitchless? And that was about 2015. So the first runs by the speedrun community were done at that point, but the world record history for glitchless doesn't begin at that point. It begins much earlier because people had submitted runs to like Zelda speedruns, which were just like one-off runs or whatever, and there was a really awful run that is like 9 hours long, and as our records were as far as our records were aware, that was the world record set in 2013, because simply being default. However, I found the Zelda Dungeon Marathon. I was thinking, it's like, surely someone's done a full playthrough of the game, start to finish, one recording, no stops that we can time and record and establish that as the first world record of glitchless. So I looked back at the Zelda Dungeon Marathons from back then. I saw Kara did a run, and it was a pretty good run from back then, and it was 5 hours. And I was like, okay, that is 4 hours faster than that other run, and that other run was done after the Zelda Dungeon Marathon. So it knocks that off from being like a really rubbishy first world record of the game. So yeah, officially, as far as we are aware, the first recorded single segment entire playthrough from start to finish of the glitchless speedrun of Minish Cap was done on the Zelda Dungeon Marathon back in 2013.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's actually insane. That's so cool. Okay.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna round off the stream. So do we have a good screen for this? I guess I'll go to the introduction screen. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be on camera again. Oh no. Hello, it's me. Let's go for the presentation just real quick so that people can see the links for everyone that participated. So yeah, thanks everyone for participating. Thanks everyone for watching. This was the bootcamp, at least for us on this channel. Ashton is going to practice more tonight, so if you want more Minish Camp, you should go check out Ashton's channel tonight. I quickly want to run through everyone's links again, because this was an amazing event, and we're very thankful for everyone that participated. So we have Dan with twitch.tv/Dan's Awakening, Kato with twitch.tv/NyanKato42, Popsicle with twitch.tv/Popsicle Sticks, Inku with twitch.tv/IncoMunicado_, Teacher Myth with twitch.tv/Myth197, Spainkiv with twitch.tv/Spainkiv, Picky with twitch.tv/Picky_XD, Ginger with Ginger258, TGH with TGH Sir, or Senior, or Speedrun, or Song Request, or what other ones did we have? I don't remember. And then Ashton with twitch.tv/Twilight Waker of Time. Thanks everyone very much again for participating. We got some awesome records today. Spainkiv got in the top 20, which is insane. I think when it comes to the other runners, let's quickly sneak. So Spainkiv made it in the top 20. Ginger made it into... Oh, Ginger, you're 7 seconds behind top 25. Dan,
oh man, very close.
Is top 35, and Ashton beat Zelda Dungeon Kara.
Let's go.
Pops is probably also gonna do a full run sometime soon, I assume, because I know they practice really hard for this run. So also really GG to Pops. Pops and Inku spent a lot of time practicing together as well, and Pops did learn a lot of good strats from Inku. So hopefully we'll see a good run from Pops soon as well. Thanks for everyone for participating. Thanks for everyone for watching. I saw there was...
Thank you, Wes, for organizing this. This was a great success. I think I speak for everyone saying that it's they really enjoyed the weekend. So thank you so much for inviting everyone together to do this. I know myself and some of the other coaches as well are more excited about Glitchless again and going to be doing runs because of this as well.
Speaking of that,
this was awesome. Thank you.
You made me just realize we should also again post the Minish Cap speedrunning Discord. Let me grab the link. If you are interested in Minish Cap speedrunning, you should join this Discord server, and there's all the resources, Inku's room trainer, myths, save states, everything that you need for speedrunning is in this Discord server. So if you are ever interested in more Minish Cap speedrunning, in more Minish Cap gaming, join that server, and everyone will be very helpful, everyone will be very friendly, but will be answering all your questions, and it'll be great. In terms of this weekend, I think it was a success as well, so let's hopefully we'll do this again in the future with different games, different categories. Hopefully we can also show some love to different games. We'll see. Whatever that category will be, we'll know in the future. For now, this was gonna be this is for now. For the next upcoming months, this will probably be the last event that we as dungeon runners organize, because of course in July we have the Zelda Dungeon Marathon, the summer one from the Ashton help. From the 8th till the 9th.
I don't know off the top of my head.
From the 11th till the 18th?
No,
something like that.
19th?
11th till the 19th? Is it that? Okay. Wait, what am I saying? I have the spreadsheet open, no? I have the spreadsheet open.
12th to 19th.
12th to 19th.
12th to 19th.
12th to 19th, the main CD Summer Marathon. Well, that one's coming up, so for the next couple of months we probably won't do any Dungeon Runner events because we all will be practicing for that one. We will be all be making our travel plans. So yeah, we'll be underground for a couple of months. Hopefully in September or something we'll do another event. Yes. Other than that, check out our YouTube. We have all the Dungeon Runners content on the Zelda Dungeon YouTube. We have an hour-and-a-half long interview with Myth, as well as the thoughts from the Timeless Marathon. We'll probably also post the thoughts from this marathon, and just check out Dungeon Runners in general. We've got a lot of cool things in the pipeline, so yeah. Thanks everyone again. We're gonna put it on starting soon, and I think I saw there was another event going on. I think Speed Gaming has an event going on currently, so maybe we can rate them. Did I see that correctly? Twitch.tv/speedgaming. That channel just went offline. Great. Okay. Well, then I am not sure we were rating. I thought there was an event going on. Drew, Drew, is that event that you were at is still going on? Do we have a rate target? I don't know if we have a rate target. Maybe we just don't have a rate target, I guess. Is there anyone playing Minish Cap that we could rate? I'm not sure. There's a couple of people playing randomizer, I guess. RPG Limit Break is over. Okay, dang. Okay, well, we'll just leave it at that.
If you want to raid a Zelda speedrunner, I don't know. Marco's doing a Hundo Twilight Princess run.
Give me the link and I'll rate them.
Or Zelda's doing Link to the Past. You know, there's a couple of options.
Pass me one which you think is good.
You know what? Shout outs to my boy Glenn. They're running a Link to the Past right now. Let's rate them.
Nice.
There we go. Okay.
And time to submit this to speedrun.com.
Heck yeah. We'll keep you updated on our socials with all the updated runs and when they get approved and stuff. Myth is gonna have some homework adminning all these runs on the speedrun.com website. Thanks everyone again for watching. We're gonna send it off now and see you at the Zelda Dungeon Summer Marathon. Bye bye. Say bye everyone.
Bye everyone.
Bye.